Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready to board the Disney Fantasy for a 7-night inaugural cruise to their brand new island destination, Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point, and we're inviting you to come aboard with us. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another Disney Cruise Vlog series. It is Embarkation Day and we're getting ready to leave our Walt Disney World Resort Hotel to head on over to Port Canaveral where we're getting ready to board the Disney Fantasy. I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to get started on any of the cruise fun on an empty stomach, so let's go ahead downstairs, grab some breakfast before we get going. Hello, Adrian. 9145. Thank you so much. Breakfast of Champions. Ooh yeah, that was amazing. Didn't finish all of it, but it was still really tasty. Are you ready to head on over to the ship, babe? Yes. You're currently dying right now because of allergies. Yeah. Poor girl just had a sneezing fit before I hit record. I'm sorry. All right, everything we needed for the night is repacked. You ready to go? Yeah. Okay. And ladies and gentlemen, we are here at the parking garage. We just got done filming our intro. Let's go ahead and park our car and head on inside the terminal. Do you remember filming our first cruise intro on this bridge? How many years ago was that? That was like, what, 3 years ago? Yeah. 3 years ago? And now look at us. We're going back onto the Disney Fantasy. I'm so excited.
She was here that day too?
She was here that day, just at a different spot. Time to go up the most magical escalators ever and take a look at Nugget. He's got his little Stitch ears. He's looking really cute. I gotta say, it feels so good to be back at the Port Canaveral terminal. The last cruise we took was out of Fort Lauderdale, and that terminal's nice, but nothing beats the classic. This is so nice, and I think they actually just called our group. We're group 9, so let's head on inside. It's already started, guys. We haven't even made it onto the ship yet. We've already met so many of you guys. It's absolutely insane. I want to thank you guys so much for watching the videos constantly and for all your likes and your comments and everything. Like, we wouldn't be able to do this basically for a living without you guys, and I appreciate the heck out of each and every single one of you, so thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love walking through this tunnel. It's one of my favorite parts because as soon as you turn that corner, the smell of the ship hits you. And if you guys have already been on a Disney cruise ship, you guys already know that smell, and it is glorious. We're doing it, guys. We're getting ready to step on board the Disney Fantasy once again. We made it.
Disney Fantasy, please welcome aboard Adrian and Dakota.
Feels so good to be back. Hi, Goofy. Oh my gosh, Cinderella's already out here. What the heck? We have Goofy down here as well. Mickey up there. Oh my gosh, there's characters everywhere. Okay, so we've been on board the ship for about 30 minutes now, and things are absolutely crazy. We are in line right now to try and make Palo reservation changes. We already have Palo dinner booked, but we're trying to add folks to our reservation, and we're of course trying to get Palo brunch. But I have never seen the line this long for Palo. It is absolutely insane. One thing that I will say though is that it does make complete and total sense that the line would be this long, is because there are a lot of higher tier Castaway Club members on this cruise. So we all know what we want. Palo brunch is the most popular thing. We all know that's the most popular thing. So hopefully we get something if we wait in this line, but at this point, it's not guaranteed. We're moving very slowly. Okay, so unfortunately we were mostly unsuccessful when it comes to Palo. It got to a point where it was just waitlist only, and we weren't able to guarantee ourselves a spot. The line got really long. It stretched from deck 2 by Enchanted Garden all the way up to deck 3 and out and around the corner by the gift shop, which is wild. I've never seen that before. We do have a guaranteed Palo reservation for Pirate Night, which is our Nassau day, so you guys are going to see that, but as far as brunch is concerned, that's not a guarantee. We're gonna head on over to Cabanas right now, see if we can get some lunch and then explore the room. All right, we made our way up to Cabanas, which is actually not as busy as I thought it was gonna be, but here's what we have. I have a grilled chicken salad over here with some raspberry dressing. We got A little bit of food over here, some mac and cheese, some cod. We have 2 different kinds of steak, some asparagus, and some mashed potatoes. Nothing too filling, nothing too crazy because dinner's at 5:30. And of course I had to get some dessert. I went with my classic favorite, the Oreo cheesecake. It is my absolute favorite. And on all these cruises I've been on, I've never tried the carrot cake before. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a try today. See what I think. It is just after 2 o'clock, which means the rooms are open. It is time to head on down and look for our room. All right, we have made it to our room, room 5020. Now this room is super unique and it is a room that I've been wanting to stay in for a very long time. So Coda, if you'll do the honors, let's go ahead and check it out. Oh my God, there is so much room for activities in here. What is this? Look at this. I could do gymnastics in here if I really wanted to. I can run in my room. This is so cool. Oh my God. Look at this. We basically have 2 rooms in one. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go ahead and set our stuff down and do a full tour. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank the fantastic sponsor of today's video, Magical Day Creations. Magical Day Creations is your one-stop shop for anyone looking to customize their Disney World or Disney Cruise Line vacation. From custom 3D printed mini ears to their #1 best-selling cruise door magnets, Magical Day Creations is sure to have the perfect product for you and any member of your family. What you guys are seeing here are just some of the incredible magnets that Magical Day Creations has kindly sent to us over the course of the last few years. We absolutely love them, the quality is incredible, and they're fully customizable. And check this out guys, new for 2024, Magical Day Creations has released a brand new line of magnets to use inside your stateroom. These magnets are very strong and can actually hold quite a bit of weight. The magnets that you see here with an A and a K can actually be used to hold things such as lanyards, hats, and towels. The blue Mickey head magnet can be used to hold your Disney ears that you may bring or buy on the cruise. These magnets are super useful and are now 100% a must-pack item for us from now on. When you guys are done shopping, be sure to use code TPX10 at checkout to get 10% off your entire order. Thank you so much to MagicalDayCreations.com for sponsoring today's video. Now, let's get back to the cruise vlog. First things first, I gotta put in a dummy card, so that way we can get power in the room. Let there be light. Okay, let's go ahead and start from the door over here. As soon as you walk in, we have our 1 bathroom. That is the caveat to having this much space. You only have the 1 bathroom instead of the split like normal. We have our toilet over here. We have our sink and the shower right here. We'll go ahead and close that and we'll move on to the bedroom over here. That's so weird to say. So we have our bed right here. We have a telephone. We have a drawer right over here. Some space for your phones. No outlets on this side, but there are outlets on the other side. We do have a stateroom gift that I did order myself. I completely forgot that I ordered it, but we'll open that up a little bit later. We do have 1 of 2 TVs over here on this wall. Let's come around to the other side. We have a massive porthole over here. Open that up. A fantastic view. Oh my God. This is incredible. And on the other side over here is where we have our outlets. We have another drawer over here and a shelf. There is a connecting door over here. We don't have any friends on this side, but we do have friends on the opposite side. And now moving on over from the bedroom over into the living room. We have a nice long desk over here. Take a look at that. There's so much room for activities. And also, guys, I did not order this, but we got a stateroom gift from our friends Brian and Carrie over at Views and Cues. What the heck, guys? Thank you so much for this. I was not expecting that. Thank you. We got some chocolates and, of course, the amazing Cloud in Blue. I cannot wait to pop this and drink this a little bit later. But thank you guys so much. Be sure to check out Views and Cues for a lot more cruise content, not just from Disney, but from Royal Caribbean, Celebrity, you name it, they've probably been on it. Let's do a bit more research over here. We have some dresser space down here. We have 3 different ones. I believe this is our mini fridge. Nope, that is not our mini fridge. That is some more space to hide stuff. We have a cabinet over here, some drinking glasses, a nice big mirror. We have some more drawers down here. This has to be our mini fridge. There it is. That's where I'm going to be putting my Wegovy medication. We have another TV over here as well with our TV remote. We have some more storage over here. Moving further down beyond the desk, we have a nice chair. We have another porthole with Coda sitting in it, looking lovely as ever. We have our couch over here that also pulls out into a bed. We have a coffee table over here with our Castaway Club gifts. We will be going over that in just a moment. And on the opposite wall, next to the door that we walk in, we have our closet space. Let's go ahead and open these up. Plenty of room in here to hang all of your clothing. We also have a safe over here. We have our 2 life jackets. And on the opposite side over here, the exact same thing, minus a safe. And we have some more life jackets. I gotta say, I am absolutely shocked with how big this room is. Like, I knew this room was a bit roomier than others, and that's exactly what we wanted when we first booked it. But seeing this room for myself for the first time, oh my God, this is absolutely incredible. There's so much room for activities in this room. I don't know what we're gonna do with ourselves. It's just Coda and I in here. I feel like I'm gonna be spoiled with this room. We have 7 nights in this massive room. And this isn't concierge either. This is a regular room that anybody can book. Okay, now let's get into some of the fun stuff. We have a stateroom gift that I ordered for this cruise to be delivered to our room. And this is something that is brand spanking new. This was released about a month and a half ago, and I wanted to buy it to show it off for you guys as another option to spice up your room when you get here. So let's go ahead and open this up. And this is what we ordered. This is a brand new backpack that is listed on the Disney Cruise Line website under the stateroom gift section. So you can like fit a towel in here. That's really cool. It's a little clippy. If I can get it undone with one hand, that'd be great. Haha. So yeah, you can fit a towel in there as well. It's got several different pockets. It does have a little strap over here so you can fit it through your suitcase, but it looks really nice. Is it necessarily worth $80? No, but I purchased it just to show it off to you guys. We'll see if I actually use it on this cruise. It's still really nice to have though. And here we are with our Castaway Club gifts. So if you guys are repeat cruisers, you guys do get gifts in your stateroom, varying depending on what level you are. So over here we have a beach towel. This is for the Platinum Castaway Club members. We're gonna go ahead and put that to the side over here. We have a wet dry bag for your gold members. And last but not least, we have this Castaway Club tote. This is for your silver members. So after your first cruise, any other cruise you take afterwards, you will get this bag. So you guys have known, we've been on quite a few cruises and we've acquired quite a few of these, and we're starting to run out of room in the house for these. So I figured, let's do a giveaway. I'm very happy to announce that we are going to be giving all of these stateroom gifts away in one package. Make sure you watch until the very end of the video for the secret code word to put down in the comment section below in order to be entered. But yeah, we have everything in this bag and it will be given away to one lucky subscriber. And also our Patreon supporters, make sure you guys stay tuned because there will be a separate giveaway just for you guys. Okay, while we have some time to kill in the room, let's go ahead and purchase the Wi-Fi package. Let's go ahead and come over here. We have connect to internet. Let's go ahead and view the internet packages. Open in browser. Okay. You do need to make sure that you are connected to the Disney Cruise Line Wi-Fi. Let's go ahead and hit register now. Okay, here we have our internet packages. We have stay connected for $18 a day, basic surf for $28, and premium surf for $42. We're going to go ahead and select premium surf. And for this voyage, it's going to be $238. We only need the one device. So we're going to go ahead and hit that, confirm our selection, and buy. Now, if you guys are sailing, you don't necessarily need to get the premium surf. It is very expensive, but I do YouTube and I also do work on the side. So this Wi-Fi package is very much so worth it for me. We're going to go ahead and purchase that, and boom, there you go. Now, if Coda and I want to switch between devices at any point during the voyage, we just slide this off, and Coda's going to be able to log in on her phone. So that way, you don't need to purchase more than one. So we do have about an hour until the muster drill. I'm going to take the time to relax in the room and actually unpack our clothes because we have quite a bit with us. I say that I don't want to overpack for each cruise, but I end up overpacking anyway, but it's fine. It's fine. We're going to go ahead and take the time to unpack because we're going to be here for 7 nights. I want to not live out of a suitcase. Let's go ahead and get that done.
20 minutes later.
Okay, we are just about unpacked. We have a lot of our stuff already out and in the closets already. But as you can hear, we're getting ready to go to our muster drill. It starts at 4, and that's about 15 minutes away. And here is our muster station, the Walt Disney Theater. Hello.
How are you?
Doing well, how are you?
Good. All right, I have you both.
I'm solid. Thank
that.
you.
Thank you.
Hang on in.
I'm in the room now. So close.
In the unlikely event of an actual emergency, you will hear the general alarm, which is 7 short blasts followed by 1 long blast of the ship's whistle, accompanied by the sounding of the alarms. If you have any safety-related questions, your stateroom host or hostess will be happy to assist you. You may also contact guest services at any time. Thank you for your attention during this drill. The drill is hereby completed. Welcome aboard. Magical cruise.
Thank you, Assembly Station C. We will now exit out the door.
And so begins the exercise of the day, making our way up to deck 11 or 12. We're on deck 9. We're going to 12. Oh, I'm feeling the burn. I'm feeling it. We were on deck 3. Almost there. 2 more decks. 2 more decks. Whew. Oh, Lordy. Whew. Oh, my God. Oh, we did it. Oh, my legs are jelly. Oh, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Oh, Lordy Jesus. Sail away party was fantastic as always, and in the middle of it, we started actually sailing away.
For once. Dolphin!
We are
By the
cruising-
orange buoys.
By the orange buoy. Coda says she sees dolphins.
It's the only reason I'm up here. See, look at that up here!
Oh yeah. I know it's kind of hard to see in the camera, but we can see them. Yep, yeah, I see them. Look at the dolphin jumping. Kitra, where'd you go?
Kitra, emergency!
There's a dolphin jumping in the water and Kitra's not here. You gotta be kidding me. Damn, girl.
I see him, he's still going.
Yeah. You see him?
Can you see them, honey, or do I need to zoom in with my... Wait, where are they?
Right in front of that small boat that's coming up right here. He's jumping around. There's two of them.
What do I do with my hands?
Yeah.
This is the best day of my life. Where are they, Adrian? That boat running?
Like, yeah, right behind the boat. They should be right behind this boat over here. Well, see, there we go. They're just jumping around.
Do it again.
Oh my God, do it. Oh! Oh my God, Adrian. You guys just have dolphins over here?
Yeah. So long, Florida. See you in 7 nights. Vacation mode is officially activated now that we have left the Florida coast. We are out in the ocean. We have a full sea day tomorrow, full day to relax before we make our way over to Lookout Key, and that is when we're really going to hit the ground running with filming everything for you guys. That's going to be the busiest day of this whole cruise. But for now, we're going to go grab a drink, go back to the room, finish unpacking, and then have some dinner. We just got back to the room from being outside. It is so hot out there. It is not even funny. But it feels so nice to come back to a room and just have so much space, so much room for activities. It is absolutely insane. I'm going to keep saying that, and I'm so sorry. I know I overuse the term, it's absolutely insane, but I don't know how else to describe it. I also got myself a pina colada while I was up there. I asked for a pina colada. Poor guy didn't hear the lava part. He heard lada. So either way, pina colada, it's really good. Also, these glasses are new. It's not exactly glass, it's plastic, and you can actually keep these. I've never seen these types of cups being used before, so I suppose that if you really want to keep them, you can just rinse them out and put them in your bag, because if you just leave them out in your room, then your room steward is probably going to think, oh, it's trash, and they're going to take it. But yeah, this is really cool. Nifty little glass. What an absolutely gorgeous evening here in the atrium. It is gorgeous. I love the chandelier. All right, we have made it to Royal Court. Let's take a look at the menu. It has been a minute since I've dined here, so I am really excited. Appetizers, we have duck confit, iced lobster and jumbo shrimp, Gaston's escargot, and a breaded deep fried brie. For soups and salads, we have a French onion soup, a potage parmentier, farmhouse salad, red wine embossed pear salad, as well as our bread service. For our main courses, we have a congealed pasta, oven-baked salmon royale, crispy roasted duck breast, a roasted rack of lamb, and a Chateaubriand roasted filet steak. And of course, here are your vegetarian and letter note offerings. It has been a minute since I've had these. Here's the escargot. For those of you guys who don't know, these are snails. I should also mention this now on the first day before I forget. When it comes to my meals on the cruise, unless I say otherwise, the food is good. I will go out of my way to let you guys know if I don't think something is good, so that way you guys can know ahead of time if it's really not that good. But otherwise, everything that I've had so far is absolutely delicious. We've been formally invited to the ball. Let's go ahead and take a look at the dessert menu. Up top, we have our specialty drinks. All of these do cost extra. Down here, we have our desserts. We have the Grand Marnier Soufflé, an apple tarte tatin. We have a Tahitian vanilla creme brulee and a strawberry shortcake sundae. For the signatures, we have a classic opera gâteau. And for no sugar added, we have a duo chocolate slice. Yeah, you're good.
Alrighty. Please put it in a Facebook, okay, so I will become famous. There you go.
Thank you so much. And for dessert, you guys already know I had to get the brulee and the souffle. Not that I'm going to eat all of these, but I just had to get a taste of them. It was a valiant effort. You guys know me, I can't eat too much anymore nowadays, so I took a couple bites of each. It's still really good. I got my craving out. It was so good. Delicious as always. Okay, something new that I am trying to do on ships to try and stay a little bit more healthy is if it's within 2, I'm taking the stairs. Am I gonna regret it later? Probably. So I just got back to the room to try and grab the camera and take a look at what I found. What in the world? Someone left us a pair of ears? And there's a note here as well. Let's take this inside and take a look. So the letter says, hope that you and Coda enjoy the pixie dust. P.S. I'm a subscriber and I love your channel. Room 10160, the Sullivan family. That is awesome. Thank you so much. And they gave us a dum-dum. I love a good lollipop. So obviously the upside to taking the stairs up and down within 2 floors is, you know, I'm being more physically active and I'm actually exercising, so to speak, on this cruise. The bad side is that now I'm out of breath. I need to catch my breath. I'm fat. Everything has its ups and downs, but you know, the positives outweigh the negatives. Anyways, I have the big camera now. Let's go back downstairs and check out the shops because I walked by earlier and oh my God, they're crazy. Okay, we have made it down to the gift shops and as you guys can see, it is pretty busy. Not the worst I've ever seen it, but it's busy. Okay, so let me get this straight. I'm in the stores looking for you. I come out and I found you, which is good, but the problem was you came out of Diamonds and Wishes, and worst of all, she comes out with a Pandora box. What did you buy?
I could have spent a lot more. They have the new Lion King stuff. I could have spent a lot more, but I got the Lighthouse one.
I will say, it does look really nice. This is the exclusive Lookout Key Pandora charm. Okay, so how much was it?
It was 81 with my discount.
81 with your discount.
It was 90 to begin with.
Okay, not bad, I guess. It could be worse. I've seen more expensive Pandora charms, but as long as you're happy, babe. Now, of course, I'm not going to show you guys absolutely everything that they have on offer here at the gift shop, but a couple of new to me things. This red Disney Cruise Line shirt with the funnel. I actually really like this one. We have another shirt over here that says Disney Cruise Mode On. I actually really like this shirt as well. This one that speaks to me on an emotional level. I'd rather be cruising. I feel like this shirt over here would be really cool for Views and Cues because, you know, they really like to do shuffleboard, and I feel like they'd really like this shirt. We have a Disney Cruise Line shirt that looks like it's on a blueprint. We have a shirt down here that says, keep hangry at bay, this way to the buffet. Same, my dude. We have another basic Disney Cruise Line shirt over here, and we have another shirt that speaks to me on an emotional level, my happy place. All right, sweetheart, you know our subscribers get a kick out of this, so you guys already know what time it is. What's the towel animal?
Ooh, I'm gonna go. I think I always start with dinosaur. But I'm gonna go puppy. Okay.
You're gonna go puppy?
I'm gonna change it up.
I've already seen it because I came back to the... I had to come back to the room for the big camera. I'm sorry. So this is all you today. I can neither confirm nor deny. There's also a gift in there for you.
He's a crab. Aww. And a lollipop.
They called you a dum-dum.
Well, you're the sucker.
But yes, the first towel animal of the cruise is a crab. So by no means is the video over yet. We are back in the room just chilling for a little bit before we go down to the adult-only area for the nighttime activities. But I gotta say, guys, I am forever grateful for every single one of you guys that watch the videos consistently. And I know I said this earlier, I love all of you who, you know, like the videos, rewatch it repeatedly, your comments, your subscriptions, everything. I have met so many of you guys today. Every cruise that I go on, it's more and more people that recognize me per cruise, and it is just the wildest thing. And so many of you guys are coming up saying that you prepared for your cruise by watching my videos, or that my videos have helped you when you were in a dark place. I even had a crew member come up to me during dinner, a server, who said that he just got on the Fantasy a couple days ago, and he said that he watched my videos to prepare for his 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 contract on the cruise. And because of my videos, he walked onto the ship feeling like he knew exactly where he was and where he was going. He knew where everything was, and he took the time out of his work schedule to stop at our table and tell me that. And that was just the wildest thing. And it's reasons like that that I really make these videos. You know, I don't do these videos just for funsies anymore. You know, I make these videos to help you guys so that way you can plan and know what to expect on your next Disney Cruise Line vacation. So yeah, honestly, I just wanted to take the time to just say from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for watching these videos. It really means the whole world to me, and I wouldn't be able to do what I do today without you guys. It really means a lot, so thank you. Oh my gosh, is it Ordinary Adventures? Oh my gosh, the greatest world travel vloggers ever?
Wow! No,
I didn't know you guys were here.
I haven't showed you guys at all. We've been traveling with you all day. Heading on into Europa, my favorite part of the Disney Fantasy. This is the adult-only area that includes the Tube, La Piazza, the Skyline, and O'Gill's Pub.
You got another $1 bill on
And my all-time favorite space on the Disney Fantasy is here at the back, called the Tube. It is themed to the London Underground, and it is absolutely fantastic. Such a cozy space, and with all the adult-only activities going on, it is an amazing place to hang out. If you guys are on a Disney cruise with us, you know exactly where we're going to be every single night. It's going to be here.
There are no children allowed in this venue! Which is fantastic, because there are 900 of them on this cruise. So I will be staying in here all week long with all of you. Wow, there are a lot of big expensive cameras on me, huh? Look at that, hello. That's what happens when you go to the island for the first time. You get vloggers, you get big cameras. Yes, you are the first official cruise to go to the island. Our brand new island. I say first official cruise, I mean the magic did go there, but it was more of a media cruise. Is anyone here a vlogger, an influencer, anyone like that? Good, our first normal cruise to go to the island. Fantastic. Now I understand it's a brand new island. You may be thinking, I have no idea what I'm doing, but don't worry. We don't either. We have not got a clue what's going on that island, okay? Can't joke. Obviously we do know what's going on. So, first of all, is everyone on their very first Disney cruise? I appreciate the fact you were the only one that cheered and then you committed. Well done. Let's ask the other question. Who's been here before? Yeah, how unusual. Welcome back. It's lovely to see you all. My name's Declan. Lovely to meet you. I'm your adult host for the week. I come all the way from England. Has anyone here been to England? Why? You are in the beautiful English venue, and we have a royal section, so it makes sense we have our royal tiara right here in the middle, which I'm going to be expecting you to run into the middle and grab. The first one to grab it gets to answer the question, okay? So I've already forgotten your names, apart from Doug, because you were so just upset when you said it. So Doug, if you come stand here for me, we'll start with you. Are you discussing your ages? Great, what have we learned? We all should be in the Oceaneers Club, got it. So you come stand here for me, fantastic. What was your name again? Larissa versus Doug, okay? We're going to spin that wheel and see what comes up. They're all shouting Taylor, I'm not sure why, that's not my name. Alright, we're starting with Disney, okay? So I need you to name the Disney movie that this song comes from. Now, when you hear it, you can run into the middle, grab the tiara. Once you've touched the tiara, the music goes off and I expect an answer. Your teammates can shout out if they know. Your whole team, the whole room can shout out if they know. But once you pick up the tiara, you're on your own. Steph, you got a Disney song for me? Oh, hold on. Doug's getting serious. I realize you are playing against children, but let's go, Doug. Okay. Alright, are you ready, Doug? Yeah. Are you ready, not Doug? Wonderful. Here is your Disney song. What is it?
Frozen. No.
Is it Frozen?
It is.
Congratulations, great start. You got a point. Let's give a round of applause. Come on, here we go. Come on, Doug. Come on. I want you to choose your opponent.
Choose my opponent? I'll choose the middle one.
The middle one. Very good. You've been chosen by Doug to compete, okay? Let's spin that wheel again, let's see what we get. Doug, what's your area of expertise, would you say? Is that TV or Disney?
TV.
TV, beautiful. We're going to go with TV again. Happy with that, Doug? Happy with that, Doug's competitor? Fantastic. Okay, here is your TV theme song. Shout it out if you know. Yes?
Walker, Texas Ranger.
You don't sound convinced, Doug. Well, give me the tiara. Alright, let's try it again, because you got the answer after you picked up the tiara. I don't know. I don't know the answers. I just worked it. Alright, let's try another one, sorry. Here we go. It's a completely different... Oh.
Breaking Bad.
Did you possibly get the answer after you picked up the tiara? I feel like it was a split second between them. Doug, here we go. Get the tiara.
Don't let it cook!
One more time. Exactly. Thank you. I need you to have the answer before you pick up the tiara, okay? So don't touch the tiara until you know. You knew this, didn't you? He is cheating. You're right. Doug, you get a penalty, all right? Yeah, but take my hands. Great. Okay. One more TV theme. Here we go. What is it? What happened? Golden Girls? Incorrect. So, which is your worst topic? Which one? We're going to assume it's Disney, I think, for the way it's going so far. Yeah? Yep. Alright, let's do a random Disney song. Doug versus Marissa. Here we go.
Goofy movies.
Fight over a toilet brush like that before? Look, I think we can only... Where did it go? Alright, look.
And as always, after the adult entertainment, we have our late night finger foods buffet style bar. We have some veggies over here. We have some roast beef and mustard on crostini. We have some chicken satay. We have some jalapeno poppers over here. And beef empanadas. And in case you guys are curious where these late night snacks are, we came this way from the tube heading towards the piazza. There's the piazza over there, and it is located right here. Ah, what an absolutely glorious morning for a day at sea. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to day 2 of our Disney Cruise Line vacation on board the Disney Fantasy as we make our way over to Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point, Disney's newest island destination. We have a day at sea today, which means I have no idea what we have planned for today. It is supposed to be an ultimate day of relaxation before the craziness that is going to be tomorrow at our first day at Lookout Key. So we might spend some time at the pool area today. We might be doing some trivias. We could just take a couple naps today. Who knows? Either way, guys, we're going to be having a lot of fun today. So let's head on upstairs and grab some breakfast. Start the day off right.
You're not going to find another girl like her in a million years. Believe me, I know.
Time to start our day off with a glorious breakfast at Cabana's. While I wait for everyone to show up at the table that I held, now's a perfect time to review the activities for today. That's not what I meant to press. I meant to press this. We can come on over here and see what's going on. We have Frozen that's going to be showing on the funnel vision at 10:15. We have Mickey Mouse meeting deck 4 midship. We have complimentary charms. We have acupunctures, bingo pre-sales. They got arts and crafts going on, Pixar trivia. We can see what's going on in the youth activities section also as well. We have some beer tasting, all types of fun things happening throughout the ship today. And that's the beauty with cruising. You can choose to do as many activities or as few activities as you want. The world is quite literally your oyster. All right, breakfast is served. I have some cheesy eggs with ham, a salmon eggs benedict, a couple of Mickey waffles, hash browns, a bacon and a sausage, and some fruit over here. Not bad at all. Also, in case you guys are curious, Coda's not here right now. She's still back in the room, just knocked out. I tried waking her up this morning to try coming to breakfast, and she said, no, not a vibe. She said, you can go without me. Okay, that's fine. Breakfast at Cabanas was absolutely phenomenal as always. Basically, when you come up here to Cabanas, anything and everything that you could ever want for breakfast is up here. They've got eggs, bacon, hash browns, waffles, pancakes, French toast, cereal, oatmeal, you name it, they got it. Just made it into the adult pool area and check out this little towel animal that they have over here. This is really cute. I don't really know what it's supposed to be, like a three-headed duck or something. Either way, it's adorable. A little bit of a sea day fit check. Nothing too crazy. Nice and casual. I just want to say, it is absolutely wild how these curtains can keep out the heat. Because we woke up this morning and, you know, they were closed like this. It was nice and dark in the room and it felt really nice. But as soon as we opened this, we could just feel the heat just radiate out and it hits you like a ton of bricks. So yeah, if you want your room to stay relatively cool during these hot summer days, make sure you keep these closed. I know the view's really nice, but yeah, this will definitely keep the heat out. So Coda and I decided to take some time to come up to the pool area. The adult-only pool was very busy, so we decided to come up to Satellite Falls, and as you guys can see, it's not that bad. There's still some room for activities in there, so we're gonna take advantage of some of the times that the water turns off so we can head on inside and just hang out and chill out. So this is actually our first time utilizing Satellite Falls to its fullest. It's actually really nice when the adult pool over there is nice and full. You can most of the time come up over here and find plenty of space under these falls. It's nice and shaded, you can go under, and what's awesome is that the water actually turns off every once in a while, so that way you can actually go in there. It's quite nice. So these towel animals over here at Satellite Falls are 100% ducks. And speaking of ducks, when are we gonna go around hiding your crocheted ducks? Everyone's asking for them.
Later today.
Later today? Alrighty. It's so nice to come back to the room midday and have it all cleaned and turned down. I absolutely love it. Now that we've had some proper time in the pool, it's time for some trivia. We're heading on over to O'Gill's to see if we can take on Villains trivia.
Good luck.
Thank you. So we have made it to O'Gill's. It was very difficult to find a seat. It is very busy, oh my gosh. But I'm super excited to try this out.
Question number one. Who said this? Snoops, what's wrong?
Snoops.
So who said this? Snoops, what's wrong? Question number two. This is another who said this question. And this one's quite long. So who said this? Oh my, this is a twist in our story. It's the brave little princess coming to the rescue. I guess this makes you the damsel in distress. Huh, handsome.
Is this? Is that?
And again, if you can write the name of the character and the name of the movie, you're going to get yourself 2 points. Question number 3. Brutus and Nero are Madame Medusa's pet crocodiles. True or false? Question number 4. Who was Mickey's main antagonist in his early short films? So who was Mickey's main antagonist in his early short films?
Isn't that Mickey?
Oh yeah, Mortimer. So yeah, it's Pete.
Number 5. Who said this? If we play our cards right, we'll be on easy street.
It's
So who said this? If we play our wheel. Question number 6. Gaston eats a healthy 6 dozen eggs every single day. True or false? Gaston eats a healthy 6 dozen eggs. Question number 7. Madame Mim's nemesis is Merlin. True or false? Question number 8. Lady Tremaine's cat is named Mittens. True or false? Question number 9. Question number 9. Who said this? I think this one would be better off stuffed.
Ooh. Okay, so it should go without saying that we did pretty bad. Pretty bad. But then again, also, like, the point system was kind of jacked from the beginning. Like, some points were worth 2, others were worth 3, and it wasn't exactly clear. But we didn't do horrible. We didn't do horrible, but definitely room for improvement. Still had fun, though. So, surprisingly, we're actually about to do something that I have never personally experienced before. We're about to experience the Anyone Can Cook class over here on the Disney Fantasy. We're sitting here in the D Lounge, and we're actually going to have one of the chefs prepare a meal in front of us, and then at the end, we're going to be able to sample it. He's going to explain the whole process and explain all the different ingredients and stuff. It's going to be really interesting. I'm excited to try it out for the first time.
We have got an amazing expert, as you can see, that will be delivering a bit of lobster ravioli. How delicious does that sound? Makes me hungry just thinking about it. Now, without further ado, please give it up for our executive of Remy from the restaurant. Let's give it up for Luca.
Nice to meet you guys. You are a lot today, yeah? Okay, so yeah, I'm Luca from Italy. That's why we're gonna make some ravioli, some pasta. Here we have our tomatoes, and we're gonna cut them like this, not too big, not too small. We want to extract the water. After the cut, we're gonna marinate them for 24 hours with basils and quite a lot of salt, because the salt helps to extract the juice of the ingredient. How you cook a lobster? No? Question. The tail, I like to cook like for 3 minutes, and the claws for like 5-6 minutes. The claws must be cooked always a little bit more. When our butter melts, I'm gonna prepare some shallots as well, because I like them, and they're cool. So now I'm gonna place first whisked eggs, so my pasta will stick. No, the 2 sheets of pasta will stick properly. It's a basic egg wash. You can use water as well, but I prefer egg. And because I'm fancy, I'm gonna use some flowers. But you can use basils and everything, as you prefer. Those are viola flowers, you can eat them. And that's basically it. Very simple.
So we just got done with the Anyone Can Cook class, and that was actually a lot of fun. That's my first time ever doing a class like that. The chef really does a great job at going through almost the entire step-by-step process of how he makes these meals. When we walked in, they gave us these recipe cards that actually breaks down all the ingredients for this recipe, and it gives you a step-by-step guide on how to make it, so that way you can make it at home if you really want to, which is awesome. And of course, they did bring us over some wine. I tried it myself. I'm not a fan of it, but it was nice to try. It was for free, so it didn't really bother me much. But they also came around and gave us ravioli samples as well. It was actually really nice. I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. There are a couple more Anyone Can Cook classes happening throughout the cruise, so we'll make sure to try and do at least one more of them. But overall, if you see this on your Navigator app, definitely make some time for it. This was an 18+ version, but I know for a fact that there are family versions as well. So I finally met back up with Coda. She decided to take some time and relax out on deck, and while she was out there, she actually crocheted a duck. Let me not focus on her. Focus on the duck, camera. Focus on the... There you go. She actually crocheted another duck. Now, are we going to go ahead and hide this duck now or later?
I have more in the room. You can hide it now if you want.
Okay. I will give this back to you, and you can go ahead and hide it somewhere. And take a look at that. Minnie is already out in her formal outfit. It is a little bit early, but hey, better to get it done now. Formal night is tonight. So we're right outside the Buena Vista Theater, and they have a concession stand over here, and not only do they have different popcorn buckets, but they also have different mugs, and this Star Wars mug over here I have never seen before. It's got the Galactic Empire on it, you got some old school stormtroopers, you have Darth Vader, and it says Disney Parks. Only problem is, I go to the parks frequently, and I have never seen this cup, so this is really interesting. It's quite unique. Am I necessarily going to buy it? No, but I think Peter and Kitchen might like it, if they haven't seen it. Coda's also low-key obsessed with the Pizza Planet truck with the little green alien on the inside. I'm probably going to keep obsessing over this room until the end of the cruise. I just can't believe how much room for activities there is in this room. And, like, we walk in, and there's just so much room. So much room. Also, I just want to point this out. We got back to the room, and Coda added her duck to her collection to hide. And what did you call this?
I put him in, and I laughed and said, "It's a ducket."
Instead of a bucket, it's a ducket. Look at all those ducks that we have to hide. Oh my gosh, she made every single one of them.
Yeah. I think he's my favorite.
2 hours later.
Whew, I tell you guys what, cruise naps have no reason to slap that hard. You will go to sleep and wake up questioning what year it is. They have no reason to slap so hard, but that was so worth it. I edited the embarkation day video for a little bit, and then I took a nap with Coda. And oh my god, we are feeling refreshed. And as you guys can probably tell, it is formal night. We are dressed up in not really our best, but we are still looking very snazzy. And we're going to head on down to the atrium where they're going to be doing the welcome reception with the captains and the officers. We're going to get some free alcohol before heading on down to dinner at Animator's Palette. Let's go, guys. We have made it down to the main atrium for the captain's reception, and holy cow, it is busy. So the captain's reception typically only happens on formal night, on 7-night cruises or longer. All the officers are out lined up, ready to meet with guests and to discuss, whatever it is that guests want to talk about. They can ask any kind of questions that they want. A lot of the wait staff are walking around passing out free alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages for guests. It really is a nice time, but just be aware, if you're wanting to get photos done with backdrops or if you're wanting to get some of that alcohol, make sure you get here nice and early, because it's about 10 minutes before the main seating starts for dinner, and it is packed in here. It is very busy. So if you're someone who's claustrophobic or doesn't really like crowds, I would tend to either avoid this area closer to when dinner starts or get here nice and early. It is also worth noting that the captain's reception happens twice a day. It'll happen before first seating and once again before second seating. And here we are inside Animator's Palette, one of my favorite restaurants in all of Disney Cruise Line. It is formal night, and it is also Finding Nemo night. Okay, here we are at Animator's Palette. Let's go ahead and take a look at the menu. Over here we have our specialty cocktails. I heard the Blueberry Licious is good, but I've never actually tried it myself. Maybe I'll order that tonight. We'll see. For appetizers, we have a smoked salmon tartare, a sliced serrano ham, of course, our favorite black truffle pasta, and a tomato tart. For soups and salads, creamy butternut squash soup, baked potato and cheddar cheese soup, arugula leaves, and a chicken and walnut salad. And for our bread service, we have a garlic and herb focaccia. For our main courses, we have a panette bolognese, grilled tuna steak, lemon thyme marinated all-natural chicken breast, herb crusted pork chop, which is my personal favorite, and a ginger teriyaki dusted Angus beef tenderloin. And in case you're wondering, here are your vegetarian and lighter note offerings.
Down on the totally awesome 360 water squid area. Check it out, human dudes in human time. Hello there, human dudes. Let's totally try that again. All day is crush. Let's check it out. Me and my fishing fam were totally cruising the big old blue. What's the shape, honey?
I don't know yet. Dory? Is it Dory from Finding Nemo?
They're really thinking about it.
You want to do some riding?
Stitch.
I get it.
Thank you very much. Jellyfish.
And you guys already know, black truffle pasta, the best item here.
I seems like there's like a paparazzi.
Oh, well, dude, that's totally awesome. Like, what are the cameras for, dude?
They're for you.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's totally awesome. Here, let me pose for you, human dudes. I'll show you my nice spot, dude. Check it out. Shelfie, dude.
We love it.
Well, dudes, like, where are you from, paparazzi dudes?
I'm from California.
And I'm from Florida.
Dude, like California and Florida next to each other? Whoa, that's blowing my mind. That's awesome. Well, Florida, dude, like, you're not far away from home at all.
Nope, not very far at all.
How's it feel to be away from home for, like, 1 day so far?
It feels really good, honestly.
Oh, that's awesome to hear. Well, how about you, California, dude? Are you missing home already?
Not missing it at all.
That's totally awesome, dude. We're glad to have you here. What are you looking forward to, like, California, dude?
I can't wait to go to Lookout Key. Lookout Key?
Yeah, Lookout Key.
Well, look out for what, dude?
I think I'm looking out for a lighthouse.
Oh, dude, a lighthouse. That sounds totally awesome. Well, dude, like, are you planning on exploring over there, dude?
Doing a lot of exploring tomorrow.
Oh, that's awesome. I totally gotta swim with you dudes and check it out myself.
Definitely.
See if there's more fishy fed for me to meet, dude. In fact, would you like to know a joke of mine, dude?
Yeah.
Alright. I have a friend named Michelle. Would you like to meet her?
Yeah.
Alright, dudes. Everyone say hi, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle.
Did you dudes see her?
Yeah.
Michelle, dudes. Michelle. Well, thanks for talking to me, dudes.
Thanks for coming by.
Let's get to know some more of you.
And for my soup course today, I decided to order the French onion soup from Royal Court. I really wanted to get it last night, but I didn't want to overdo it, so I decided to get it tonight. So just like last night, I ended up getting my favorite salad over here on the Disney Fantasy. This is the chicken and walnut salad with dried cranberries, red onions, and cranberry dressing. Coda, how could you? On Nemo night? Fish are friends, not food.
My bad.
And for my main course, I got the herb-crusted pork chop. It's brushed with Dijon mustard and crusted with herb breadcrumbs, served with sun-dried tomato risotto and a Burlo wine sauce. The dessert menu for Animator's palette has arrived. Let's take a look inside and see what we want. Just like yesterday, on one side we have our specialty drinks. All of these will cost you extra. Let's move over to the good stuff. We have a crunchy walnut cake, we have chocolate fudge cheesecake, my personal favorite, which is a cookies and cream sundae. We also have an apple crumble rice pudding. We have signature desserts and a deconstructed carrot cake for no sugar added.
Alright, I'm out of here. Dudes are totally sweet. Rock on, dudes.
This is always the saddest part. It's when the screens go back to being art. The magic is gone. And to end things off, we have the Oreo cookies and cream sundae. And it is Sunday. Woohoo! So after dinner, we made it back out to the captain's reception, round 2, and we found the alcoholic beverages. I don't remember what I got though.
A rum runner.
Rum runner, is that what it is?
That's what you told me it was.
There's a lot of rum in here, but it's actually really tasty. I'm excited we managed to find the free alcohol. Like I always say, if it's faux free, it's faux me. We made it inside the Walt Disney Theater for the production of Aladdin. The theater got really full really quickly, so these are the best seats that I could find.
So we are just as excited as many of you to enjoy this wonderful tropical retreat. Now the first thing that has to happen is we have to find the place. I'm going to leave that up to the captain. Now we are going to arrive quite early in the morning. If you do want to see us arrive, you want to be up very, very early. We expect to be docked between 6 and 6:30 a.m.
Wow.
So maybe you'd rather have a lie-in, that's entirely up to you. Now, because it's our very first call, we are going to be sending a lot of our team ashore just to get our island ready for you. We're going to be sending the provisions, we're going to do all of that sort of preparation, and we expect that our guests can start going ashore at approximately 8:30. Is that a bit better for you? Yes, okay, 8:30. Now, I will make an announcement at that time advising you which of the gangways we have in operation. Now, as soon as you have left the ship, you're going to walk along our pier to the first tram stop known as Mabrika Cove. And from there, you will take another, the main tram, which will take you to Goombay Cove or Goombay Point. And that is the main central area of Lookout Key. Everything is going to be happening there. We've got our youth spaces, and I know a lot of our guests want to see these spaces because they haven't been seen before. So we will have a few hours open in the morning where you can all go in. So whether you're a child or just a child at heart, you can go and explore Sebastian's Cove. There is the Play Pavilion. We like the name so much that we named it twice, Play. And that's where there's going to be a lot of fun and activities for you. There's the Goombay Cultural Pavilion where we have arts and crafts. There's going to be a Junkanoo band performing there a few times throughout our stay. We also, of course, have delicious food for you to enjoy out there. And this is the tongue twister. The barbecue is known as True True and True True Too. Okay, so you can practice saying that. I've been practicing all day. That is at our family beach area, and then we have a barbecue for our adults at Serenity Bay a little bit further north on the island. Now, getting around is super simple. There's lots of signposts for you. A lot of our team will be out there to help direct you. And if you want to, on board the ship, on your Disney Cruise Line Navigator app, you can even get a map of the island for tomorrow. So you can start to prepare. There's a wonderful little nature walk there for you, which is very clearly marked. So lots of fun things to do. Now, do keep an eye on the time. The all-on-board time tomorrow is 4:45 p.m. What is the all-on-board time? 4:45. Otherwise, we'll see you on Thursday.
So we just got done with Aladdin, a musical spectacular. That was such a fun show as always. Genie always steals the show. It was a lot of fun. Definitely, 100%. Get there early. Oh my gosh, showing up even 15 minutes before the show will not cut it. All the seats were gone 15 minutes before the show even started. And so make sure you guys get there nice and early, especially if you have young kids. So right now we are on deck 11. Coda really wants some pizza. We're gonna go ahead and get some of that, and then we're gonna head on downstairs to the adult area for some intuition.
Oh my goodness, welcome back to so many of you. Welcome to a few of you, I assume. Who is here for the very first time tonight? Yes, you can be happy about it if you like. Or not. And who is back again? Alright, I'm going to ask you a question. First of all, we'll start with Team Excited Dogs. I feel like I'm more of a puppy. That was the same. Okay, I'm going to need you to write down, don't show anyone, don't communicate with your team. I need you to write down the cruise director's name. If you saw Aladdin, he's on the talks for 20 minutes before the show. Cruise director's name, write it down. So we wrote down our answers, but I'm going to ask a member of your team, a random member of your team. Now, you may both have this wrong, but if you get the same answer, you still get points. It's about your intuition. Who's better, siblings or a married couple where one of them is definitely unhappy in their marriage? So, I never leave home without my... what? Fill in the blank. I never leave home without my... what? My mother-in-law is a what? I didn't write the questions mostly. My mother-in-law is a what? Fill in the blank. I felt grown up the first time I played with my what? Hold on, I totally read the question wrong. I felt grown up the first time that I what? The word played was apparently added by me. Clearly I've got something in mind and I shouldn't be on this ship.
Okay, so we made it back to the room for the evening, and unfortunately the roles have been reversed. Coda has seen the towel animal this evening. I have not. So I'm gonna take a wild guess. She gave me a hint and said that she squealed a little bit when she walked in, so it's something that she really likes. I'm gonna say giraffe. I'm gonna say giraffe. I'm gonna say giraffe. Let's head on inside and see if I'm right. It should also be noted I have a drink in my hand, so this is gonna be very interesting.
You scan, I'll open, and then you push.
Okay, I scan, you open, and I look. Let's go inside and see. This is very awkward. Oh God.
I got the light.
You got the light?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see what happens. Oh!
Isn't he cute?
Oh man. Okay, hold on. Let me put this down. Someone get a hold of Views and Cues. We have the most cliche looking towel animal I have ever seen. I don't think we've ever gotten an elephant with sunglasses, have we?
Well, your sunglasses were like out and proud over here.
Yeah, but I don't think we've ever gotten an elephant before, like, period. I've never seen an elephant before. It is, in fact, a Gus. The Gus. What in the world? I love this. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to day 3 of our Disney Cruise Line vacation on board the Disney Fantasy as we make our way to Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point. Today is the day. We are docking right now at Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point. You're probably asking, Adrian, why are you whispering? It is just before 6 o'clock in the morning. I don't think I've ever been up this early on a Disney cruise, but they did say yesterday that we would be docking right around this time. And guys, we are actively docking. I looked out the window and I see the island. So I am rushing downstairs to deck 4 or 3, deck 4, so that way we can watch the whole process. Let's do this, guys. I'm super excited. It's gonna be a very long day, a very long video. I'm gonna be throwing a lot of information at you. Let's go do this. And take a look at that, guys. There she is, Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point. Oh my God, take a look at that pier. That is a long pier. Oh my God. Wow, that's very long. That little golf cart looks so tiny. We have quite a long walk ahead of us, my friends. It is just after 6 a.m. in the morning, and it appears we are docking at Lookout Key with port side facing that way. So the nose of the ship is over there, the aft is that way. When the Magic pulled in just a few days ago, the front was that way, the back was that way, and starboard was facing the island. So I don't know if that's how it's normally going to be, where the smaller ships dock with starboard facing the island. But right now, with the larger Disney Fantasy, we are docking with port side facing the island. That's got to be quite a view that those dock workers have. Oh, they're waving. There's probably a lot of folks on the upper decks. And there go the cannons that launch the lines out of the ship, so that way they can grab it. You can see the dock worker down there holding that little orange ball. That's what the ship launches out. Not going to be the first little cannon blast that we hear. But just take a look at how long this pier is. Good Lord. And we have made contact. Take a look at that. The Disney Fantasy has touched the dock for the very first time. And take a look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Our first official sunrise over Lookout Key. Wow. Absolutely gorgeous. It is shaping up to be a beautiful day. I cannot wait to get off this ship. I can't wait to explore. This is so exciting. Over here, you guys can see a bunch of crew members getting off. We have our bartenders and we have our servers. We have chefs coming off the ship right now and walking the half-mile over to Mabrika Cove to catch the tram over to the main part of the island where everything else is. Holy moly. At least it's not super hot and humid this morning. There's a nice breeze, so they're not going to be sweating by the time they get to their work location. But in the afternoon, when it's time to come back, oh boy. And just like that, the dock is bustling with activity. A lot of crew members are getting off the ship and getting the island ready for guests. We're not going to be able to get off until at least 8:30, we were told. The crew has to have time to get off, get on the island and get things prepped. but it's still really exciting to see the whole process. And you can tell everyone down there is super excited to be here for the very first time. So I moved a little bit further on down on the ship so I can be more in line with the center of the pier. And here's something that I never saw mentioned during the preview cruise, are these little red wagons. Now, I don't know exactly what they're for, but if I had to guess, I would think that they're to wheel small children out onto the islands, like if they're not able or just not willing to walk, because it looks like there's a little seat in there with a seatbelt. So that's my best guess, but we'll possibly see a little bit later on what they're exactly used for. So I did go back to the room, wake up Coda, and I did get changed. I am totally island ready. It's gonna be a hot one outside, guys, but I decided to make my way up to deck 11 to the adult only area, and I decided to come inside the Cove Cafe so that way I could get myself a little muffin over here from the pastry display that is over here, which by the way, it is completely free. You can come up here and get pastries and other sweet items at any point during your cruise, which is always nice. And I also opted for just a regular cup of water as well. We're a little less than 30 minutes until all ashore, so they did ask us not to crowd the stairwell, so I am respecting that to a certain extent, but from what I heard on the Magic cruise, there were crowds out the wazoo waiting to get off. So I'm gonna enjoy this little Danish over here. Not gonna be eating a lot because I am gonna be having lunch on shore, so that way I can review it for you guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. This is going to be a very lengthy video. I'm going to be throwing a lot of information at you, so I hope you guys are ready. I'm going to enjoy this muffin, and then we're going to head on shore. And we have made it down to deck 2 midship, just outside of Enchanted Garden, and you can see that there is a little bit of a line to get off the ship right now. They do have both stairwells going any further roped off, so that way you can't go down any further. So this is the extent of the line right now. I'm not quite sure which other gangway is open, but the first one that I saw open was midship, so that's the first place I came.
It is our pleasure to announce that our island team are now ready to welcome you, and the ship has been cleared for our guests to disembark, and we have just a few reminders for you. First of all, guests are welcome to disembark using any of our gangways today, forward, midship, and aft. The gangway is situated on deck 1, and we invite you to move through to the elevators or stairwells and go down directly to deck number 1 to disembark the Disney Fantasy.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the dock of Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point. We still have a ways to go. I'm about to pull out my phone and start a timer, so that way you guys know approximately how long it should take to walk from the ship to the tram stop. Let's go. One important thing that I did not mention in the video that I am going to mention here is if you have mobility issues, you can request a golf cart to take you from the ship over to the tram stop. It may take a little while to get a golf cart, but you can request it and it will pick you up. So from what I heard, it should take approximately 15 minutes, which actually isn't too terrible. If you guys have ever been on Castaway Key and you've walked from the ship to the family beach, that's about how far and how long it is. But I have my walking shoes on, so that way we don't have any problems with this walk and being uncomfortable, and I have my beach shoes in my bag. So far, the weather is not terrible at all. It is nice and sunny, but there is a nice breeze, but I highly recommend putting on your sunscreen before even thinking about getting off the ship. Make sure you have a hat, make sure you have sunglasses, make sure you have some water with you, because I know that it is possible for it to get very hot, especially when you're walking back later in the afternoon. Oh, this is so nice. They're handing out ice towels midway through the pier. That is fantastic. In case you need it. Hello, Mabrika.
Hello, Mabrika.
Hello. That's awesome. I really love that they're doing that. I don't know if they did that during the preview cruise, but I'm sure with enough feedback, they implemented it. Something I will immediately say is that the water is looking crystal clear. I can see straight down to the bottom. It's a little bit wavy right now, but you guys know what I mean. You can see down to the bottom, and I love that. It is absolutely perfect. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, just over 11 minutes later, we have made it to the security checkpoint over here at Mabrika Cove at Lookout Key. Just walked through the security checkpoint and holy moly. This is interesting. So turbo berth, this is our charter boat check-in. It looks like we have a bar over here and restrooms. We have a stand over here that's not open. First and last chance stand. I don't know what that is. We have a station over here where you can purchase water bottles and water coolers. And over here is the tram stop. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Mabrika Cove tram stop. Very interesting. So it is very important to note that you have to take the trams over to the main family beaches on the opposite side of the island. The only thing that's offered over here are the family cabanas. So once you get over here past the security checkpoint, you will board these trams, and it's going to be about another 10-minute drive to the family beaches over there. We're not going to be going there right now because we have something very special to check out over here. So over there on the opposite side of the road is the Mabrika Cove tram stop, and we are heading this way to check out a cabana. And we're off, heading on over to our cabanas.
How are you guys doing today?
Doing well. How are you?
I'm great, now that I see you guys. Welcome to Lookout Key. My name is Carissa. I'm your cabana taxi.
It looks like the cabana folks over here on the family beach do have their own dining location as well.
There you go. Watch your head.
Thank you so much. So it is worth noting that this is a family grand cabana. This can hold up to 16 people. Holy moly, I am super excited to head on inside. We have some stairs leading up to the front door over here. I'm assuming that it's unlocked. Oh my gosh. Wow. This place is massive. It is huge. I don't even know where to start. So as soon as we walk into the cabana, on your right, we have a desk/table space over here. We have some complimentary sunscreen over here. It looks like we have a few chips in a box over here, as well as some, what is that, trail mix? Okay. It looks like we have some closet space over here with a safe. We have some Kleenexes, some extra towels, and some more storage space down there. We have some more beach towels down here underneath, as well as some snorkel gear. That's really cool. We also have a trash can. The refrigerator over here is fully stocked with items that you would want to consume during your stay. However, I did notice that it is not on. Nothing in here is cold. It is absolutely lukewarm. So I don't know how to turn it on because the power button doesn't work. So this thing currently isn't on. So I don't know. We're gonna have to close that and ask somebody about that. Moving on over, we do have a sink for you to use. A little sink in case you wanted to wash anything. And moving on over, we have a dining space for everybody to enjoy their lunch and or snacks. Moving on to the opposite side from the doorway, we do have a living area, a nice couch over here, a couple of individual chairs, as well as a table. We do have some windows that can go open or close. Actually, I don't know if they go. Oh my God. This is a moth. That is a giant moth. Holy crap. I have never seen a moth that big before in my life. Oh my God. That is huge. Look at that. Oh my God. No way. I'm gonna stay away from you. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at the tablet before we go outside. So we already established that we have our music. You have different options over here that you can choose from. We have it turned off right now. It says place in order. Let's see, whoops. Place in order. Beverage, snacks, towels, toys, food tray collection, general help. Let's see, beverage, alcoholic cocktail/beer, non-alcoholic. We have Dasani Diet Coke, Virgin Pina Coladas for additional charges, Butterfly Switcha, no alcohol, Mabrika Spritz and Coke and Sprite, Virgin Strawberry Daiquiri, and a Bahama Brew Iced Coffee. We can go ahead and go back. Let's see, snacks. We have classic chips, granola bars, and barbecue chips. You can, of course, order towels. You can put in however many you want. Different toys. You can put in however many you want. Food tray collection. Put in however many trays you have to collect. And general help. What if I need help with like 5 different things? Okay, we're just going to go ahead and cancel that. And that looks to be about it. Let's go ahead and cancel that order. So yeah, nothing too crazy going on over here. Let's go ahead and close that up. And let's go ahead and move on from the living space over to the outdoor space. And wow, they have some loungers out here, so everybody and their grandmothers can lay down and enjoy the ocean. We have another outdoor living space over here. It is nice and covered. There's a nice breeze going through here as well. We have a couple of love seats. Looks like we have a chase over here. A couple of coffee tables or end tables, however you want to call it. And back over here is where the real magic happens. Ladies and gentlemen, check out this view. Holy cow. That is quite a view. That is wild. This is so cool. This is really nice. This beach is exclusive to the family cabanas over here at Lookout Key, which is wild. Look at the water. It is crystal clear. Now, it is worth noting that this is not like Castaway Key, where there is a barrier to keep out any large animals or to protect you from the waves. You are exposed to the elements over here. They have plenty of lifeguards on duty. They even have one that looks like he's permanently out on a jet ski just in case. And you can see that there are some white buoys along the water to show where you're allowed to go, like how far you are generally allowed to go. They have lots of lifeguards out here and I appreciate that, but goodness me, that view is absolutely wild. So we did have someone come and drop off a fresh fruit plate. That's really nice to have as soon as you walk in. I'm not going to be touching any of it. I'm going to go ahead and let the family that actually paid for the cabana enjoy it, but that's still really nice. And I also did let the gentleman know that the refrigerator wasn't on at all and everything in there was warm. So he said that he would get someone out here to take a look at it. In the meantime though, I'm going to go ahead and take off my sneakers and put on my water shoes so I can actually go out onto the sand. All right, I got my water shoes on. Let's go ahead on out and check out the water. Another important thing to know is that each cabana, it looks like you have your own shower over here as well to rinse off all the salt water, and they even have a foot nozzle over here as well, which is greatly appreciated. So something that is important to know, I asked the lifeguard and he said that the rocks are rather slippery, so if you want to be on the safe side, walk in where there's more sand than rocks. Like down there farther that way it is all sand, but over here on the far end by where the family cabanas are, it's more rocks. There's, just more sand over there, but right here in this specific spot, it's rocks. So just kind of go off to the side and then you can kind of come in over here. I did confirm the white buoys are how far out you can go, and that jet ski is out there for the entirety of the time. It just does laps. It goes down and it goes back, just in case anyone needs any assistance out on the water. And I did also find out that if you do have a cabana, there are no flotation devices. There are no floaties, no inner tubes, no nothing, because it is just open ocean. I did just set foot in the water a little bit, and yeah, it's a little chilly. Not gonna lie, we're in the middle of summer and the water is chilly, but I feel like once it gets hot enough, you go out in the water, you're not even gonna notice it at all. It's gonna be one of those things where once you're in, you get used to it and you are just having a blast. So I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but as I was driving here, the individual who was driving me in the golf cart said that if you wanted to go to Goombay Beach, which was the family beach, the main family beach on the opposite side of the island, that they would be more than happy to take you in the golf cart. However, that doesn't seem to be true, because we just had someone come into the cabana and said that they would only take us to the tram stop over here, so that way we could go to the opposite side of the island. So I'm not entirely sure how that works. I'm sure they're still learning as well. Another thing that they mentioned that is really good is that if you're in a cabana over here on the family beach, at the end of the day, when you're ready to go back to the ship, they will actually take you in a golf cart all the way back to the ship across the pier. So that's a really nice perk if you're staying over here at one of these cabanas. That's awesome. Something important that is worth noting is that for the time being, it appears that the Wi-Fi on the island is a bit spotty. It wasn't working when I first got in, but once I got into the cabana, it started working again, and now it has dropped. So in case you are someone who likes to stay connected either on the internet, or if you and your family are kind of scattered throughout the island, it might prove to be a little bit difficult to communicate with them at certain times throughout the day. So just something to be aware of. Okay, yeah, that was awesome. I was not expecting to get escorted over here all the way from the cabanas. That was amazing. So yeah, they're still learning some things, clearly some miscommunication. Some folks say that they can't bring you all the way over here from the cabanas. Other folks clearly will. So that was awesome. But now that we have made it to the Goombay Beach area, the main area of Lookout Key, let's go ahead and explore. There's flies everywhere. Oh dear. And just so you guys are aware, that was about a 5-minute drive from the tram stop by where the ship is to the Goombay stop. What takes a long time is loading the trams and actually getting going. And as you guys get off the tram, the very first thing you have is Rocky Point Bicycle Rentals and the gift shop over here. This is called Disney Tings. I love that. This line that you see over here is not to get in, this is to actually check out. Everyone has merchandise in their hands. Let's go ahead and go inside and get a quick peek at some of the merchandise. All right, we're gonna do a quick rundown of the store. We have a couple of polo shirts over here that say Lookout Key. We have a Disney Cruise Line hat. We have some bottoms. We have Mickey plushes in his Goombay outfit. It looks like we have a couple of sundresses over here. We have a women's tank top. We have Minnie in her dress over here. Looks like we have some artwork as well from Lookout Key. We have some mini ears over here for Lookout Key. They do have a couple of Lookout Key t-shirts that I really like. Unfortunately, nothing in my size at the moment. I particularly like this shirt over here. It's really nice. Here's another Lookout Key shirt that says Lighthouse Point as well. They have some pink Lookout Key Spirit jerseys. These are really nice. I know Coda actually picked herself up one of these. We have some Lookout Key sun shirts over here. That's really nice. Some of the more popular items are these character-themed Lookout Key shirts. We have Donald, we have Pluto. We have some Lookout Key ears that are more themed to Eleuthera. We also have some lounge flies as well. We have a Goofy shirt over here with a design on the back. We have another Lookout Key Spirit jersey over here that's more Goombay themed. So yeah, it's pretty clear to see that the main gift shop over here is an absolute madhouse. Is it the only gift shop? I have absolutely no idea, but it's the very first one that you see as you come off of the tram, and it is absolutely nuts. But I will say the cast members inside are doing a great job at keeping the shelves filled, and they are restocking everything and working really hard to move the lines quickly. So huge shout out to the cast members over there. They're working really hard. And across the way from Disney Tings, we have Treasures of Eleuthera. This is a Bohemian shop with everything handmade from local Bohemians as well. Let's go ahead and take a quick look. We have some hand-woven bags over here, a lot of them featuring Disney characters. That's really cool to see. We have some local made jewelry here as well. We have some local artwork. Everything here is really nice. Check out this photo op over here. This is really nice. It doesn't say Lookout Key or anything, but it is still a really nice photo op. They do have a PhotoPass photographer here out in front of it. And as we make our way away from the tram area, we are headed towards the beach. You can see how blue the water is over there. But a lot of the pathways over here are elevated because Disney did not want to disturb the environment and the land as much as possible. So yeah, you're gonna be walking on a lot of elevated platforms over here. But I love the vibes, I love the music. It looks really nice, I'm not gonna lie. Yes, it is very different from Castaway, but it's not bad. Are there some elements that I wish were more themed? Yeah, like the backside of this building over here, like it looks like you're backstage behind a show building. You have the theming on the sides and the front, but in the back, nothing. But we're coming up on the Goombay Cultural Center right now, and this place looks really nice. I love the design on the roof. It's kind of misaligned though. Like, it's not aligned properly. So, as someone with a little bit of OCD, that does bother me, but it's fine. So over there is the Goombay Cultural Center where we just were, and over here we do have a family beach area with a bunch of chairs. However, there is a little bit of a sand berm over here, and you do have to walk across an elevated path to get to the main beach. But oh my gosh, that water looks beautiful. Right next door, we have Flippers and Fin Snorkel Rentals. This is where you are obviously going to be renting your snorkel gear if you're wanting to go out into the water. Something that is important to know is that per a couple of friends that were here on the preview cruise is that there is nothing hidden in the water like there is on Castaway Key. So you're not going to find any little pretty Disney things in the water. You're going out there just to look at some of the coral reefs that are there and some of the fish. And even then, according to my friend Sam, there weren't that many fish to begin with, period. So snorkel rental at your own risk. I will say something that would benefit guests greatly is if they threw up some shade structures along these walkways, because you can see there's not too much shade and the trees that are currently here now aren't doing a whole lot. So here we are at True 2 Barbecue. This is the second barbecue place here on Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point. True Barbecue, the regular one, is further down that way. And if you go a little bit more down this way, you have Serenity Bay and their barbecue. That's probably where we're going to be having lunch. I thought that they opened at 11, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. It might be 11:30. But either way, still really nice. We have our drink stations over here as well as our ice cream machines. It doesn't look like the ice cream machines are quite operational yet, but the drink stations are open for business. We do have some shaded eating structures over here with some tables and seating on the inside, so that's really nice. But other than that, out here, it is very, very bright and hot. So make sure you have your sunscreen, make sure you have your shoes, because if you're not wearing shoes, you will get burned, I promise you. So the family beach is back that way. Right over here, we have the entrance to Serenity Bay, literally right next to the family beach. Not ideal, but let's go ahead and check it out for the first time. You can see the Serenity Bay cabanas are right over here next to the family beach as well. Okay, so a couple things that I want to talk about. We were over at Serenity Bay and we were gonna eat over there, but it is jam-packed full of people. There aren't enough chairs and tables at the barbecue area, and people were getting upset that there weren't enough seating, and people were like getting passively aggressive, angry at people who were sitting down but didn't have any food. So we bailed out of there. That line was absolutely crazy. So we walked all the way back down to True 1 Barbecue, which is where Peter and Kitro were. They saved us a table, thank God. But everything that we saw from the preview cruise was 100% true when it came to the flies. The flies here are no joke. I'm not even kidding. People are having to cover their food up with their napkins, lift it up, take a bite, and then put the napkin back down just to keep the flies away. They are that bad. And you guys can see from some of the video that I'm showing here, people are having to eat while swatting flies away and like having to cover their food. I don't know what Disney's gonna do about that. It's gonna be very interesting to see what solutions they come up with, but this isn't the case normally at Castaway Key. So who knows what Disney does in the future when it comes to Lookout. But this is wild, and people are not too pleased. And it does appear that something similar is starting to happen over here at True 1 Barbecue, where there aren't enough tables to accommodate the number of people that are here. Something that I said on Twitter is I feel like this island or this destination isn't built for the larger ships like the Dream or the Fantasy or the Wish. I think that's why only the Magic is scheduled to come here for the foreseeable future, because the Fantasy is only coming here twice for this inaugural cruise, and then it's never coming back here again for the foreseeable future. So I'm very curious to see what it's like when it's one of the smaller ships, if a lot of these overcrowding problems are alleviated. I can imagine it is, but I just want to see it for myself. Okay, I gotta be real quick with what I show for my food, but I have the regular jambalaya and seafood jambalaya over here. Actually, no, this is the chicken jambalaya, this is the seafood jambalaya, and I got some potato salad over here as well. The lines are quite lengthy, but this is some of the food that is brand new over here at Lookout Key. I'm gonna go ahead and dig in, and hopefully the flies don't get to it. Looks like Mickey is out doing some meet and greets in his Junkanoo outfit. How cute! Hey Minnie, how are you? I love your new outfit. You look incredible.
Doesn't she though?
The purse too is super cute.
Match the ruffles underneath. Yeah. You can use it as a drum as well.
Use it as a drum as well.
It's multifunctional. Exactly. A little up, a little down, a little all around. Yeah.
You are feeling the beat of the music. I love it. Oh my God. Check this out, guys. Look at how blue this water is. That is insane. Look at this. This is gorgeous. Wow. I know Just based off of what I'm hearing around me, that Lookout Key isn't the most popular place right now. But one thing that is universally adored is the beach and the water. Look at this. Incredible. I will say as well, the sand is also super soft, which is very much so appreciated. We paid almost $40 for snorkel gear, so you don't have to. We're gonna see what's in here, what you can see, if anything. Let's go. Editor Adrian here. I just wanted to chime in real quick after editing this snorkel session. Save your money. Do not waste your money on this. Snorkeling at Lookout Key is 100% not worth the money. What you saw here is pretty much it. There's only a little patch of coral reef that's in the snorkel area, and the designated snorkel area is so narrow, it's so close to the actual shoreline that you barely get any of it. You can only snorkel about a quarter of the reef that I showed you there because there is another line of white buoys, and if you go any further past that, they start yelling at you. So we didn't see any interesting fish. Disney didn't hide anything down there. There's just that little patch of coral. Don't waste your money. I promise you there's nothing interesting to see.
Alright, so I need everyone to make some noise. We're making today.
Alright, ladies and germs, we are done with the Goombay Beach. We are now at the tram stop, getting ready to head on back to the Mabrika Cove.
The closer it got to...
Peter, that's gross.
Further, they were goddamn speed walking. But you get out here, they were running. To get in the it just...
This is the slowest tram I've ever been on.
With them to Mabrika Cove. A few important reminders as you get underway. Please watch your children.
I'm so tired. I'm gonna take a nap.
Same.
We'll be back at the ship soon, so let's all relax and enjoy some island vibes.
There's something South Florida. It's amazing that the landscape show how it changed from Central. Oh my God, the black olive. So when you were up further on the island, when you were here years ago, the landscape still looks about the same. Yeah. I mean, that's like native Elizabeth. morning than that. When you tried to book them, those were filled today? Yeah. They're filled in about 4 minutes.
But everybody that's over here, you have your own private.
Hey, Minnie, how are you? I love this shot with the ship in the background. You look amazing. Absolutely incredible. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for saying hi over here. You are absolutely gorgeous, Minnie. Thank you so much. Okay, so that was wild. I had no idea that the characters made their way down here to the cabanas for photos. And that was like the most perfect 10 out of 10 photo spot that you could get. That is so cool. Another reason why a cabana over here on the family beach is absolutely perfect and well worth the money in my opinion. Even though I didn't pay for it, I would happily pay for it if I had the money. So our time at Lookout Key is coming to a close. We have made it back to the cabana where we are just relaxing for a little bit before we head on back to the ship. I'm not gonna lie, guys, this is my first time ever getting a taste of cabana life on a Disney cruise, and I gotta say I can see why people are hooked on it. I can understand the hype now. It is real, and if I ever get the opportunity, if I'm sailing concierge, 100% I'm spending the money on a cabana. This is really nice, especially here at Lookout Key. I feel like this is the best value. Like, if you're looking for a cabana, the family cabana is where it's at. And I'm going to cover this a lot more in our second video when we come back on Thursday, and I'm going to show you guys Serenity Bay a little bit more because we just barely scraped the surface of Serenity Bay today. But the cabanas over there don't seem like they're as nice or as worth it as the ones over here. But yeah, we're super relaxed right now. We rinsed off with our private shower that we have over here. Now we're going to go ahead and order a golf cart, and they're going to take us all the way back to the ship on the golf cart so we don't actually have to walk back, which is amazing. So let's go ahead and do that. And just like that, we have made it back to the Disney Fantasy. They literally dropped us off right here at the gangway. Incredible. That makes the price of the cabana worth it alone. We have made it back to a nice, clean stateroom over here on the Disney Fantasy. I need a shower so bad. I am just like physically drained from the heat. And if you guys have ever spent a day at a beach or let alone at Castaway Key or on a cruise, you know exactly what I'm talking about. When it's hot, the heat drains your energy, and you already know that those showers after a long beach day hit differently. You come out feeling so rejuvenated. We still have an hour and 45 minutes until dinner. So, Coda, are we going to take a short nap? Or are we going to risk it? Or are we going to push through? I really want ice cream. Coda walked into the room and she had ice cream. I haven't had ice cream at all this entire trip. Well, not the soft serve from up the top. I need a shower. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Just woke up from a short 30-minute nap and we are departing Lookout Key. See you on Thursday. We are once again dressed, refreshed, and ready to go. Time for dinner at Enchanted Garden. Not really my favorite restaurant, but we make it work. Time for dinner at Enchanted Garden. All right, now that we are seated at Enchanted Garden, let's take a look at the menu. Over here up top, we have our specialty cocktails. These, of course, all cost extra. For our appetizers, we have a cucumber garden roll, an ahi tuna and avocado tower, my personal favorite, North Atlantic lobster ravioli, and an applewood smoked bacon wild mushroom tart with creamy leeks. That is also another favorite of mine. For our soups and salads, we have an heirloom tomato soup, a cream of green asparagus, a spinach and raspberry salad, and a romaine wedge. For our bread service, we have a multi-grain and country currant rolls. Here are the main courses over here. We have caramelized sea scallops, a pan-seared sea bass, a maharam-scented roasted chicken, a seared pork tenderloin medallion, and a slow-roasted prime rib. And of course, here are your vegetarian and lighter note offerings. So typically I love the prime rib over here at Enchanted Garden, but today they kind of disappointed me. We ordered it medium and medium rare across the table, but everyone who ordered it, it all came out like overdone and more well, so kind of disappointing. The flavor's still good, but not as good as it normally is. All right, the dessert menu has arrived for Enchanted Garden. Let's take a look inside. On one side, we have our specialty drinks that, of course, cost extra. Over here, we have our desserts. We have a warm sticky date pudding, which is a personal favorite. We have a chocolate garden tort, an orange yogurt cake, and a chocolate brownie sundae. For our signature, we have a southern pecan tart, and for our no sugar added, a lemon raspberry mousse Bombay. What? Oh my god. How do you do that? Physics is wild. Balancing it on toothpicks. Alright, our dessert has arrived. We have the warm sticky date pudding with vanilla ice cream. Alright, made it back to the room after dinner. In theory, the room should have been done, which means we have a towel animal. So, towel animal of the day. What is it gonna be? You're overexposed. Let me correct that.
Oh, we've already had a crab.
We've had a crab and we've had an elephant.
Turtle.
A turtle?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say bear.
Okay, come on, Nugget.
Oh god, he's got the magic band on him.
Magic band. Huh?
Did we get a crab again?
Yeah.
Lame. Oh! Okay, this makes up for it. This makes up for it. We may have gotten a crab for a second night, but we got a lithograph. Take a look at that. The inaugural season of Lookout Key. That is so cool. What does it say? Read it out.
Yeah. From the cast, crew, and officers of Disney Cruise Line, we are thrilled that you have joined us aboard the Disney Fantasy for our inaugural visit to Lookout Cay at Lighthouse Point. It is our... Yeah, I can't read. It is our hope that this limited edition commemorative lithograph, created especially for you, will add many magical moments from your Disney Cruise Line. Will add to many... Yeah. Pretend like I can read. Your Disney Cruise Line vacation for years to come. Thank you for sailing.
And Captain Marco. That's awesome. We got a nice little lithograph. And it even comes with a certificate of authenticity. Authenticity. Okay, we have made it back into the room after a fabulous dinner. And now I need to stab myself. It is time for my injection, my weekly injection. As a lot of you guys know, I am currently taking Wegovy for weight loss, and every week I do need to stab myself in the thigh, so I bring my injection pen with me. I keep it in the cooler over here, have an alcohol pad. Let's go ahead and roll up my pant leg to expose my thigh. You guys aren't seeing it, but it's fine. Okay, so I spread the alcohol wipe along my leg. Hopefully I get a spot that isn't going to sting, because sometimes you can actually like hit a nerve or something and it stings. So hopefully it is actually a decent spot. Well, let's go for right here. Oh my god, this is the worst I've ever had. Holy moly. And it's on camera too. Wow. You guys know, if you take these injections, sometimes you hit a really good spot, and by really good I mean really bad. Like it's like hitting a nerve. Oh, that was bad, but it's fine. We did it. I injected myself. I'm good for the next week. Whew, that sucked.
It consists of 7 short blasts, followed by 1 long blast on the ship's whistle and internal alarm bell system. The signal is for crew drill purposes only and does not involve our guests.
And with that, good morning, everybody. It is day 4 of our Disney Cruise Line vacation on board the Disney Fantasy, and today we are in Nassau in the Bahamas. Now, right off the bat, I just want to say that if you're in Nassau on pretty much any Disney ship, they love to use this time to run crew drills all over the ship. Thankfully, though, they don't really start until 10, but that's around the time that we just woke up this morning. So, hi. We are getting a little bit of a later start today because we were up for so long yesterday, especially me. I was the only one up at 5:30 in the morning watching the ship dock at Lookout Key, but we are going to have a fun-filled day on board the ship. Most likely, we're not going to be getting off at Nassau as we normally don't, so it's going to be another relaxing day. Let's head upstairs and get some breakfast, guys. Whew, that took a second, but breakfast is served. I have a couple of hash browns, Mickey waffles, eggs Benedict, regular eggs, and, of course, a banana. Now, I'm actually quite surprised because breakfast ends at 10:30 today, but it is still so busy here in Cabanas. I guess a lot of people took this day as their day to sleep in, and they're coming up here now. It is actually past 10:30, and the line is still going. Overall, I'm not surprised. Time to head on into the tube for some Marvel trivia.
Here we go. In which film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe did Natasha Romanoff first appear? In the MCU series Falcon and the Winter Soldier, what state is Sam and his family from? Is it A, New York, B, South Carolina, C, Louisiana, or D, Texas? What is the name of the place where young orphan girls are taken to be trained as elite assassins called Black Widows? In Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, what nickname does Eagle give to Meredith Quill? Is it A, River Lily, B, Stardust, C, Buttercup, or D, Lovebug? What is the name of Star-Lord's ship in the first Guardians of the Galaxy? Who is the highest ranking SHIELD agent? Is it A, Phil Coulson, B, Nick Fury, C, Melinda May, or D, Carol Danvers? What material is Captain America's shield made of?
Alright, we didn't do the best at Marvel trivia, but we are now in O'Gill's Pub, and we are hoping to do a lot better in Disney Parks trivia, level 1, and this is for adults only, so we'll see how this goes. We do have a lot of repeat cruisers, a lot of Disney diehards on this cruise, so maybe we'll win, maybe we'll get very close to winning. We'll see. So it should also be noted that some of the most popular trivias that you can go to on a Disney cruise ship are Disney Parks trivia, Disney Cruise Line trivia, and general Disney trivia. Those are going to be some of the most popular ones. If you are wanting to do that and you are wanting to get a seat, make sure you get there nice and early because space will fill up rather quickly, and some of the older cruisers will be pretty vicious when it comes to finding a seat. So just be aware of that and you should be totally fine. This whole cruise experience is absolutely wild. We have a friend here who told us that there are over 600 DVC members on this cruise, and over 40% of the ship alone is Pearl Platinum Castaway Club members. Holy moly, this is a totally different breed of cruise, and it makes total sense, and it explains why O'Gill's is so packed right now. I've never seen it this full. On all the cruises I've been on, never seen it this full. It's wild.
That's easy. You were the one that said don't talk.
What is the name of the dinosaur that is also an ice cream stand in Disney Hollywood Studios?
Oh, come on. That's
in Epcot, what is the name of the restaurant where you can dine with the Disney princesses? And number 5, which Disney park opened on April 15, 1983?
So we have the Galaxy's Edge experts over here. She's got the Galaxy's Edge shirt on.
Don't look.
Who is the host for the 3D show? It's Tough to Be a Bag.
We're about to get a 20 out of 20.
Oh, it's not correct. The answer is in the screen.
We got a clean 20 out of 20.
20 out of 20, guys.
Oh my
But I
god.
have a feeling other people got 20 out of 20.
We're not the only ones. There's no way we are the only ones. Absolutely no way.
What's the chances we're the only ones?
Not a chance. Not a chance.
We gotta hit that tiebreaker. Wow, there's 5 teams. Oh my god. How are we gonna do that? What in the world? Here's the bonus question.
Oh. You got this. You got this. We got this.
Please,
I feel like
please,
a bunch
please.
of people got it.
No, that's wrong, man. That's the years and out.
All right. What year did the Pirates of the Caribbean open in Disneyland?
I think we got that. I think they.
Hey. Let's go.
You ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, she's working on it.
All right, let's see. She has to go around and manually check the answers.
Do you think we're the only ones who got it?
No. Odds are at least one other team knows exactly when it opens. So we might have to go to a second tiebreaker. No idea.
Are we ready for the answer?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have 1958, 68, and 62, and 1967, right?
67, yeah.
Okay, and the answer is 1967.
Yeah!
March of 67 to be exact.
Oh my god, we won! We won! Wow, collective team effort.
I don't have to apologize to the viewers. You're welcome.
Thank you, Phil.
That's the first time I've ever won. Oh my god, I'm so happy.
That is insane. We won Disney Parks trivia. Wow. In a room full of Disney diehards too. 5 other teams got 20 out of 20, and we were the only one to get the tiebreaker. That is insane. Yes.
It's such an honor.
See how full the room was?
Yeah, I know.
Next, please. Next player.
Thanks, Bianca.
Next player.
It's the first time I've ever won.
Never. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
It feels good to be a winner.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. It's been a long time since I've actually won a trivia, and I've been looking for this medal too. This is a very rare medal, the Disney cruise ship medal. That's awesome. Typically they have Disney characters on them. I'm gonna cherish this one. This was a fun victory. So we just got done with Disney trivia, and I'm actually surprised that the atrium is this empty on a Nassau day. We do know that there are a lot of people on the ship, so probably everybody went to lunch. It is a very gloomy day out here in Nassau. We are docked next to the Carnival Glory. Not too terrible. It's not too hot. It is very humid. It is also a very long day here in Nassau as well. You can see a lot of guests are getting off the ship right now to do an excursion. We don't depart here tonight until 6 p.m. Made it back to the room after having some fun around the ship, and take a look at this. We got the brand new bandanas. Brand spanking new. So does this mean that they're like 100% phasing out the old bandanas? Because if so, that's kind of sad. I'm gonna miss the old ones. But yeah, these are the new bandanas. We have Minnie Mouse on this side, and we have Mickey on the other. Let me see if I can unfold it all the way. And here is a look at the full bandana. I will say these are significantly larger than the old bandanas. Like, this might actually fit around my fat head, which is actually kind of nice. But yeah, we'll make sure to rock these a little bit later. Let me know down in the comment section below. Are you guys sad to lose the old Mickey's Pirates in the Caribbean bandanas, or are you excited for these new ones? So we have a little while until our next desired activity. We did return to the rooms just so that way we can relax. I think I'm going to spend some time editing the Embarkation Day video some more.
Later.
Okay, I just got done editing the Embarkation Day video. That is rendering right now. I'm gonna have it upload tonight, so hopefully you guys will have it live on Thursday, maybe? We are gonna be uploading it first to Patreon tomorrow on Wednesday, fingers crossed. For those of you guys who don't know, if you guys are a follower on Patreon, you guys get early and ad-free access to all of our Disney Cruise videos. So, if you guys want to support us on Patreon, it greatly helps us out. You can hit the link down in the description below, sign up for as little as $3 a month, and you get early and ad-free access to all of our cruise vlogs. It's highly worth it, I promise you. I was editing that Embarkation Day video up until the very last minute, so I am running just a little bit late for dinner. Everyone else is already down there and seated. Something I wanted to point out on my way to dinner, first of all, over here at Guest Services, they have little Toe Mater with a pirate bandana, And they have a treasure chest over here with gold doubloons. And they have a couple of other characters dressed up as pirate gear as well. If you do want a couple of extra gold doubloons, you can always come over here to guest services and grab one. Alright, we all know that Pirate Night isn't exactly my favorite dinner of the cruise, but let's go ahead and take a look at the menu. Starting things off, we of course have our specialty cocktails up top. For an appetizer, we have the vegetable samosa, lime marinated shrimp, a deep fried crab cake, and a beetroot carpaccio. For soups and salads, we have a carrot and cilantro soup, a chilled mango soup, a fennel, orange, and quinoa salad, as well as a baby gem salad. For our bread service, we have some Johnny cakes with mango dip. For the main course, we have Jack's Treasure of the Seas. We have a cilantro marinated Caribbean grouper fillet. We have some jerk chicken, a lamb shank. We also have a roasted privateer strip loin. And here are your vegetarian and lighter note offerings. All right, our first appetizer has arrived. This is the deep fried Calypso crab cake with Cajun roulade, green onion, and lemon. Next up, I have a carrot and cilantro soup with banana bread croutons. And for my dinner today, I have the lamb shank. This is a rosemary lamb shank, slowly braised in red wine and served with buttered green beans and a parsnip mash. Now, I know I'm on a diet, but damn. This is the tiniest little lamb shank I have ever seen. Holy cow, that is tiny. Here's a look at the dessert menu for a pirate night. It looks like a little ship in a bottle. For our desserts, we have a bouncy fruit cobbler, bananas in paradise, rum-soaked chocolate cake, pirate's treasure sundae. For our signature dessert, we have a caramel macadamia nut cheesecake tart. And for our no sugar added, we have a coconut creme flan.
So cute.
Oh yeah, Chip and Dale, remember the dinosaur thing?
Oh,
Please welcome Mickey's Pirate Crew! Well done, you partying pirates! Now, in your loudest voice, answer me this! Who'll be the leader of the crew? It's a pirate's life for me! Hiya, crew! And a big ahoy there to all of you, too!
And you dance a pirate jig with now and make it big!
Pardon my interruption of your festivities, but you'll be needing to make way immediately, or sooner.
But why? So we don't get hit by that cannonball.
Turn up the heat, Captain. Come aboard, boys.
Look out below, you little rats!
Abandon your stations or prepare to is I, the new caretaker and overseer of this fine vessel. Simply put, this ship is mine! Mr. Smee, status report. Aye, Captain. All loose ends are tied up, so to speak. The ship is now yours to do with as you please. Enjoy. Oh, I shall. What's the matter, former captain? That got your tongue?
Now listen here, Hook. You may have the upper hand. But this is our ship, and I intend to get it back with a captain's challenge.
Toss that pirate code.
Hook is a codfish, Hook is a codfish, Hook is a codfish, Hook is a codfish, Hook is a codfish.
Now see here, that's not very nice. Captain possessed to stop. And I'm listening, Captain. Do something. Come on, Captain, back to Neverland. Now, which direction is it from here? Get me out of here. Wait for me! Wait, Misty! Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear!
Made our way back up to the top deck for Pirate Night Fireworks. Let's go ahead and check it out. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to, what is it, day 5 of our Disney Cruise Line vacation on board the Disney Fantasy. Today we are at Castaway Key, Disney's first and now best private island destination over here in the Bahamas. We're going to be getting off the ship for just a little while today to go down and enjoy the beaches. I don't think we're going to go to Serenity Bay because we learned from Lookout Key that Serenity Bay is most likely going to be jam-packed full of people. So we're going to enjoy the family beach, walk around for a little bit before returning to the ship for some more fun. We just got to Cabanas. Let's show you what I got for breakfast. And here is my breakfast this morning. Nothing special, pretty much exactly what I get every other day. Some Mickey waffles, hash browns, and eggs Benedict, my absolute favorite, some eggs, and a sausage. From the looks of things, it looks like it's going to be a pretty cloudy day on Castaway Key. I was about to say Lookout Key. Looks like it's going to be a pretty cloudy day, but it looks like we have a couple breaks in the clouds, so a little mix of cloud and sunshine today. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Castaway Key. I love this view of the ship. Let's go ahead and grab some towels and start making our way out. Yes, please, 2. Thank you so much, I appreciate it. Over here you can also buy waters and different Powerades and even coconut water. Let's take a look at the prices. For 6 waters, 15, a single water is 3, a cooler bag is 19, and a survival water 6-pack is 26. Every time we come to Castaway Key, we are reminded of the ultimate goal, to get our names on this board. Every time we come here, we are one closer. It's gonna take us a little while still. This is cruise number 17 for me, but we'll get there eventually. And what's absolutely crazy is that there's a family on here who started sailing in 2017, and they're already 50 cruises in, which is wild. And of course, we had to make our way up here to get a perfect shot of the Disney Fantasy. Take a look at that aft. It's so good. Coda got a giggle out of that. This is actually the best view of Dumbo you can get on the back of the Fantasy as well. Look at him, he's so cute. Here comes Minnie, she's zooming on by in her little buggy. This is actually the first look that we get of her new outfit too. I completely forgot about these. And no surprises here on a day like today that's cloudy and windy. All tours are canceled on the island except Stingrays. Now speaking of character meet and greets on the island, that is actually one of the bigger benefits of Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point, because the characters seem to do meet and greets throughout the entirety of the day. Whereas over here on Castaway Key, they seem to only do meet and greets until about 11 o'clock in the morning, and then they're done, they're out.
You should disembark here for Scuttle School Children's Program Area, Monshore Point Famous Wheel Skeleton Day, Castaway Race Stingray Adventure, watercraft rentals.
Okay, so unfortunately today is probably going to be the day where we start making a lot of comparisons between Lookout Key and Castaway Key. And I know some parts of the internet are going to say comparison is a thief of joy, but as Disney cruisers, we have literally no choice but to compare the two, because this is what we've come to know and love for many, many years now. So what's something that you just wanted to point out, Coda?
You know, I'm a little lost, even though I've been here however many times, but thankfully there's a sign. With arrows telling me where I'm going. So, look, Family Beach, that's where I'm headed. So, this way.
Now, do you think that it's entirely possible that we just happened to miss the signs, or that they were just a little too small? Like, is that a possibility? Because I think it is, to be completely fair.
Okay, so somebody mentioned, I heard somebody saying, I don't know where I'm going, and they don't even have street signs. And I was like, there's no street signs. I was just wandering. I was exploring, and then I started to look, and I didn't see any. I mean, maybe I missed something. I didn't see any though.
I mean, yeah, I actually didn't see any signs either pointing me where to go. Like, it was based off of my prior knowledge that I knew where Serenity Bay was, where True True Barbecue was, so that is pretty true. We have another example coming up over here as well. We have some more directional signage over here showing first aid, grouper pavilion, restrooms, merchandise, snorkel, family beach, you name it, and it's right here for you. So that way you don't really get lost. Also, more of these on Lookout Key would make a world of difference, because I don't recall seeing a single one of these on Lookout Key while we were there. This is like the second or third one that I've seen so far of Castaway. And looking back, I never saw one for Lookout, so yeah, more maps please. Come to think of it, the night before we actually got to Lookout Key for the first time during the show, the cruise director actually told us to go on our Disney Cruise Line Navigator app to look for a map of Lookout Key. I tried looking for it, I didn't find it, but then again, I didn't spend a super long time looking for it because it wasn't really obvious where to find it, so I don't really know. And of course, we can't come to Castaway Key without saying hello to good old Mount Rustmore. Let's go ahead and check out the gift shop. She sells seashells. So one thing that Coda just spotted that wasn't available in her size the last time we were here is the Castaway Key Spirit jersey. That's the front, and take a look at the back. It's got a map of Castaway Key as well, at least the public areas, because the island doesn't look necessarily like that, but it's still really nice. I like it, and I told Coda I would get it for her. So Coda wanted to point out this shirt, Best K Ever. There are now 2 Ks under the Disney umbrella, and this shirt is kind of
not well.
It aged well and not well at the same time. Ugh. Low-key tempted to buy this shirt, actually, just for the memes. Another new-to-me shirt is this Castaway Key shirt in lime green. We have this Maui shirt over here that says, "You're welcome for the tides, the sun, the sky." We have these two Castaway Key shirts, one in pink and one in blue, one featuring Minnie, the other one featuring Mickey. And we have another shirt over here for Castaway Key that says, "Fun in the sun." We have a Castaway Key Donald Duck t-shirt over here that says, "Relax and ride with the tides." And also, I do believe that they had these the last time we were here, but they were just very limited. This is another Spirit jersey type shirt, but it's like made out of, what would you call this, fishnets? Mesh? It looks really nice. It's definitely a very like beach type shirt. I don't know, what do you think about this one?
I wouldn't wear it. I like it. I wouldn't wear it.
You wouldn't wear it?
I wish it was a different color. I still wouldn't wear it.
And then we have this white shirt over here that says "Drift Away, Castaway Key." Well, this is a very cute Stitch shirt over here. It says 626. It's got Stitch right there, a couple of planets and some flowers. It's really nice. This material is really heavy though. It's a thick material. You'd sweat bullets in this shirt. We also have a couple of new bucket hats, Stitch bucket hats. On the opposite side, we have some Scrump pants. These are adorable. Look at that. Focus on Scrump. There you go. Look at Scrump. We have a couple of new Castaway Key shirts over here as well. This one in blue. We have another children's shirt that says "Fun in the Sun." See, over here we have some more signage over here. Castaway Family Beach, Conked Out Bar, Heads Up Bar, Cookies Barbecue. Also, did they change the soundtrack loop over here on Castaway Key? Because I don't recall ever hearing this song being played here. And this is also something that we love about Castaway that we didn't really get at Lookout, is that we were able to come super late and there are still plenty of chairs available on this first part of the beach. I'm sure there's even more available as you go all the way down there, where on Lookout it seemed to me like there was a shortage of chairs and people were getting aggravated at not being able to find any. You know, it might not be the most beautiful day on Castaway Key, but I'll take it. We're still here. It's not raining. It's not super hot. There's a nice breeze. We chillin'. I'll definitely try and get some more of this on video later, but they definitely 100% changed the playlist over here on Castaway Key. Like, Cody and I were talking about it, and we were discussing whether or not we liked it, and I say that I don't mind it, and I think it's better than listening to Deo on repeat all day. Because every time we were at Castaway Key before and I would notice the music, it was always Deo that's playing. So they have an updated playlist with a bit more modern music and more pop music, and I kind of like it. And what day at Castaway Key is complete without a pina colada? So Coda decided to put some of these on my ears, and she said, "We got Joe Rody over here." And I said, "Take me to Lookout Key. I'm gonna put a Yeti in it." And here's a current look at the family beach. You can see a lot of folks are in the water looking all the way down there. It is cloudy and it is gross looking. You can probably see that that is a bunch of rain off in the distance. It hasn't started raining here quite yet. Hopefully it holds off for a little while longer. But something I was wanting to talk about, we had mentioned before that when it comes to Lookout Key, when you're out on the water at Lookout Key looking out this way towards the beach, it looks like you're just at a generic beach resort for an excursion out on like Cozumel or something. But over here, it feels more like Disney. And we have a feeling it's because you can look over that way and see the Disney ship. Not necessarily from like right here, but if you're like more out in the water, if you're snorkeling or, you know, out that way, you can look out and see the ship. And that's what really makes it feel like you're at a Disney destination. Does that make any sense? I really hope I'm making sense. All right, we have made our way over to Cookies Barbecue, one of several barbecue locations here at Castaway Key where you can grab your food. And I just wanted to show off what kind of food that they have and to also show you guys that it is absolutely fly-free over here, which is a very happy change. The only thing you have to worry about are the seagulls. These seagulls are no joke. If you drop any food, they will go for it. But I said this on Twitter already. I will gladly battle a flock of seagulls than a swarm of flies. Let's go ahead and take a look at the food. First things first, you have some chips over here. We have some sweet corn salad, some corn slaw, some pasta salad, and some red skin potato salad. You can see we have some burger buns ready to go over there for guests to grab them. And what's even better, no flies. No flies attacking the food. We have some cheeseburgers over here already made up front, or we have patties in the back. Same with hot dogs made up front and just wieners in the back. We have some, what is that? It looks like a brisket sandwich over here. That is fogging up my lens, holy cow. Further on down, we have some Cajun spice rotisserie chicken. We have some St. Louis style barbecue pork spare ribs. We have some chili beans and honey bourbon glazed salmon. We have some corn on the cob and some sauerkraut. We have some Texas cornbread over here that she's replacing. We have lemon raspberry cakes. These are actually really good. And of course, we have cookies and chocolate brownies for dessert. So I'm not getting food, but Coda is. And how nice is it to be able to eat without having to cover your food, not having to swat away flies. The whole family is enjoying some food right now. This is awesome.
The birds are getting a little feisty.
Yeah, the birds are getting feisty over there, but you know what? I said this earlier, I'll fight off some birds rather than a swarm of flies. Another thing I want to point out is this bar over here. It looks very unique, it stands out, and if you were to show me a picture of this without the label on top, then I would be able to identify where this bar is located on the island and what it's most likely called. All the bars on Lookout Key look exactly the same. So we're actually on our way to do something very cool on Castaway Key now. The same family that graciously invited us out to view a cabana on Lookout Key is now inviting us out to check out their cabana at Castaway Key. So right now we are on a golf cart and heading on over there. So we have made it out to the far end of the island and we are heading on in to Cabana 21, a grand family cabana. I have literally never seen this view before of Castaway Key. This is on the very far, west side of the island. That is so cool. Can you actually like go swimming through here, or do they keep you away from that? There's a rope on this side. There's a rope? Okay. Just a second once we walk in. Dang, this is actually really cool. This would be a nice place to actually swim. Nice secluded place, but it's all fine. A little bit further down that way, you have Serenity Bay as well. But let's not waste any more time. Let's head on inside Cabana 21. First things first, I love that they have a welcome mat over here before you head on inside. So we are coming in a little bit later in the day. It's going on 2 o'clock right now. So very similar to what we had over at Lookout Key. We have a refrigerator over here that is stocked with some essentials. We have some Sprites, some Coke, some Dasanis, and a fruit bowl over there as well. Prior to coming to the cabana, they ask you what you want in the fridge and they will put it in there for you, which is really nice. We do have some sunscreen, some chips over here as well. We have a basket that I assume had towels in there earlier, and we have another closet space that also has a safe and some more towels. We have another touch screen over here, which I can assume you use very similarly to what they have at Lookout Key for whatever you need. We have a couch over here, a couple of coffee tables, some more chairs, some more individual chairs, a nice big table over here for enjoying your meals whenever you decide to go to Cookies 2 Barbecue. Looks like we have a mirror over here, ceiling fan. We have another closet right there, some more towels, another refrigerator. Wow, I'm actually very surprised that there are 2 refrigerators here full of stuff, and there's another fruit bowl here as well. That's awesome. I gotta say, I really like the look of this cabana a lot more than the one at Lookout Key. It seems already a lot bigger. Oh, and take a look at this. We even have a little changing area. So they have a curtain that you can pull out and you can, change and do whatever you need to do over here without your family looking at you. And now we come out over here and this is the main outside area. It comes with a hammock? What in the world? That is awesome. We have a couple of lounging chairs out here that are nice and cushioned. We have a couple more chairs, some more lounging chairs. Wow, this place is massive. Nice big deck, so much room for activities over here. And of course, you cannot beat this view. Take a look at that. As soon as you walk outside, you have a view of whatever Disney ship that you're on. It just sucks that the weather isn't cooperating too much. It's starting to drizzle a little bit. It's a little bit windy, so the water is not as crystal clear and smooth as it would normally be. You have your own deck chairs over here, a nice, pretty much private beach because it is secluded off from the family beaches down there. So everyone on this beach is a family with a cabana, which is amazing. And I do believe that the cabanas over here on Castaway Key come with an inner tube and a little floaty as well. And just like with the cabana over at Lookout Key, we also have our own little private shower. That's really nice. Each cabana has their own little shower, so that way when you're done playing around in the water in the sand, you can come over here and rinse off. So yeah, over here there is unfortunately a rope that says no swimming, so you're not able to go any farther beyond that. Whew. If it were up to me, I'd be over there swimming. That'd be really nice. But I'm sure the water is nice and shallow over here, and it is perfect for doing whatever you need to do. But I just cannot get over this view. That is a nice view of the ship, man. And what's awesome is that for additional privacy, they do have doors that close on both of these sides, so that way you can kind of close everything in case it gets like really rainy, really stormy. You can go ahead and close those up. But this is all just incredible. It's so nice. So I've been chilling here in Cabana 21 for like the last hour and a half, going on 2 hours now. It's so relaxing over here. These cabanas are really, really nice. And I've always said this before, if ever given the opportunity, 100% I would be putting my money down on these cabanas, especially if you could split it with other people. 100% worth it. But having the view of the ship right here is so nice. Despite the weather, I'm still very much so enjoying myself. And actually the weather is kind of improving the experience, because at Lookout Key it was blazing hot outside with hardly any clouds, and the sun was just baking you alive on the inside of the cabana. But over here it's nice and cloudy, it's drizzling, and there's a really nice breeze. To be honest, it feels like it's like November, December time frame over here in the Bahamas with how nice it feels. Overall, not a bad experience. Would some sunshine be nice for photos? Yeah, absolutely. But you know what? I'll take it. It's still a phenomenal experience. So long, Cabana 21. Time to head on out and head back to the ship. That is some next level service right there. Holy cow. Whew. Okay, I have made it back to the room. That was an incredible experience. I am not gonna lie to you. Coda's in the room as well. She got back a little bit earlier. She's watching Inside Out right now because apparently the ship doesn't want to show Inside Out 2. Even though it premieres this week, the ship should be showing it. But that's a whole nother story and a whole nother complaint. But anyways, I am super relaxed. That cabana was absolutely incredible. And overall, our day at Castaway Key was incredible. Despite the weather, despite the clouds, and despite the little bit of rain, it was still amazing. And I still had a lot of fun. It was so weird being at the cabana and looking out at the family beach and just seeing it completely empty. Because it started raining. It was a little bit hard at times, and I feel like that scared away almost everybody on the island. So as we were making our way back, just completely empty, not a soul in sight, even trying to get back onto the ship. But now I am going to shower. We have a little bit of time to kill before our Palo dinner reservation. It's going to be a lot of fun. We still have a lot of plans for this video, so hope you guys are ready. I'm going to go shower and relax. Before I actually shower, I need to go down to deck 2 because while I was gone, Coda decided to run a load of laundry for me. I greatly appreciate her. I love the heck out of her, and I love that she takes care of me like that. but she decided to start a load of laundry, and she said that it was just about done to be switched over to the dryer, so I figured I would go ahead and go down there and switch it over myself and show you guys a little bit of the process. Alright, made it down to deck 2, and Coda said, oh, yep, laundrette, literally right here off of the elevator bank. Look at that. And Coda said that my stuff was in washer B. Let's go ahead and take care of that. So I had a little bit of a hard time figuring out which washer was what, but it's actually labeled on these. So we have washer B over here. This is dryer 2. We have dryer 1. And washer A right here. We have another dryer right there for dryer 3. I'm gonna take my stuff out and put it in here, and I'm gonna show you what to do next. Okay, so we just got done unloading the washer. Everything is in the dryer. We're gonna go ahead and close this. I think that's closed. All right, now dryer. Now all I should do is tap my key. Okay, we're gonna do that. Charge, because Coda got the transferable tokens. Purchase complete. Machine is now activated for use. So does it automatically start on its own?
Okay.
It says...
You need to decide what setting you want it on by turning the knob.
I'm turning the knob?
And then when you're ready, push it.
Interesting. Oh, low temp, normal temp. Normal temp should be fine. And I guess push. Interesting. There's not a lot in there, so it should hopefully dry rather quickly. And now we come back and it should send us a message whenever it's close to being done. You know, I have a sneaking suspicion that we are going to be in for some rough seas tonight once we depart Castaway Key. Oh boy.
A few moments later.
So doing your laundry on a Disney ship may be very easy, but unfortunately your fellow cruisers can be impatient and ruthless. We got the alert that the dryer was done because you scan your room key to activate the dryer. I got the alert on my phone that it was done. Not even 5 minutes later, I'm down there to get my clothes. Our clothes are already taken out of the dryer and placed on the table. Coda's undergarments and all. Out in the open. Not even 5 minutes. I was so mad. I'm still very mad. My jeans aren't even dry all the way. That was the primary reason for doing laundry, because I needed jeans for Palo tonight. They're not even dry all the way. So who knows when our clothes were actually taken out. Thankfully, everything else is dry. But my jeans, no, they're not. It's the downside. It's definitely the downside to doing clothes on the ship. People are ruthless. And I have a feeling the guy that was standing there was responsible. I have a feeling that it was him. But for the sake of everything and keeping the peace, I didn't even question it. I just took the clothes. I'm so mad. So mad. Just be aware of that. Unless you're willing to stand there and watch your clothes dry or get washed, something might happen. People can be rude.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
This is what I gotta do. My clothes got taken out of the dryer, most likely prematurely. That's what I gotta do. Thankfully, the room comes with a hairdryer, so it seems to be doing the trick pretty well. There's like little damp spots here and there on my jeans, but this is the best way to do it when your Palo reservation is in like 45 minutes. It's interesting to see the people who drop the lines here at Castaway Key, how they're harnessed in, and they're dropping the lines down there. You can kind of see, well, they were dropping the lines. You can see the two workers over there. They're working on this other line, and these guys are probably coming for this one. Something that I do think is really cool is that for this cruise, our all aboard time for Castaway Key was at 6 o'clock. Which is unheard of. I've never seen that before. Normally our all aboard time is 4:45. So we were here for a while. And if it wasn't raining and, you know, dreary and gloomy outside, you probably could have had the entire island practically to yourself for a good several hours before you actually had to get back on ship. That's really cool. Hopefully this 6 o'clock all aboard time sticks around for a little while because I like it. And we are slowly but surely pulling away. So long, Castaway Key. See you in about 6 or 7 months, because our next cruise to come here isn't until January. All right, we are all dressed and ready to go for a wonderful night at Palo.
How's your day been so far? So far so good as well, but your night is about to get even better.
All right, sweetheart, on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you to be back at Palo for dinner? Because you know what's coming for dessert. That
I don't know,
chocolate
man, that
souffle.
lava cake though.
The lava cake is pretty good too, but the chocolate souffle is so good. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the menu. I'm not going to be going over absolutely everything, but because we are Pearl Castaway Club members, we do get a $50 credit. But because we are Platinum Castaway Club members, we do get a $50 credit for Palo to use tonight, so we can get anything we want. And if we go over $50, that is when we start having to pay. So this is your prefix menu over here. This is a flat $50. You can choose one appetizer, one salad, one entree, and one dessert. Here are your appetizers over here. My personal favorite and what I'm going to be getting tonight is the calamari. Here are your pastas and pizzas as well. Over here are your main entrees. What I'm probably going to be getting, I'm actually torn. I don't know if I'm going to get the scallops or the ossobuco, because both are really good. But you guys already know, the last time I was here, I got the dry-aged porterhouse steak, and that was amazing, but that is a lot of food, so I'm probably not going to be having that tonight. And over here, we have our sides. Now, the sides are all really good, but my personal favorite are the pureed potatoes and the mac and cheese. So the calamari here is 100% one of my favorite things, more specifically because of the jumbo shrimp that they put on there. Literally the biggest shrimp I've ever seen in my life, and the first time I saw it, I was in utter disbelief, but it is so good. Everything is cooked perfectly. It's fried perfectly as well. It's very easy to get calamari really rubbery, but no, it's absolutely perfect. You pair it with the marinara and the aioli, absolutely 10 out of 10. For the life of me, I cannot finish this though, because I know that if I finish this, I'm not going to be able to eat anything else, and we still have quite a bit more coming that I'm really excited about. And here is our entree, the veal ossobuco. We have some risotto under it. I can't exactly remember what kind of risotto. I'm going to put it in down here so you guys can see. I've already had it once and it is delicious. All right, it was a valiant effort. I am forcing myself to be done. I could eat more, but I know I have the souffle coming and I want to devour that souffle. If I was actually paying for this, then yeah, I would have put in a little bit more effort. Coda's helping me out. But yeah, thank God for that Palo credit, because I'd feel a lot worse about leaving some of this behind, but it's okay. Souffle's coming. It'll be worth it.
Oh, wow. Look at that
for. This chocolate souffle is honestly the biggest reason why so many people love coming to Palo dinner. It's why it sells out often. It's why it's sold out on this cruise, because repeat cruisers know that this chocolate souffle is the best thing in the world. Honestly, do you know if Views and Cues has this in the Hall of Fame? Cruise Food Hall of Fame? They do?
Yeah, I think they really love Palo.
It belongs in the Cruise Food Hall of Fame for Views and Cues. If you're watching, if it's not inducted, do it now. Seriously, it is that good. It's honestly worth the visit alone. So we've made our way down to the tube. Tonight is Majority Rules and the ever popular Match Your Mate. Now, we got here nice and early. I've been here since right around 9 p.m. Majority Rules starts at 10, Match Your Mate starts at 10:30. We are 20 minutes until the first activity, and this place is already jam-packed full. And especially on a cruise like this, it's gonna fill up very quickly. On any cruise, make sure you get here early for this night, because it will fill up, and it will be standing room only.
I want you to be able to see, I want you to have a good time. So if you feel like that is not you right now, do not worry. In La Piazza, we're going to be streaming this live on the big screens, okay? So if you can't see, you feel like you'd be more comfortable in La Piazza, please be my guest. It should be up there working now. Head on over to La Piazza and you can watch me through a TV screen. I made it, Mum. I'm famous. Look at me. All right. So every time you bring me up one of those papers, I'm going to need you to write your team name on that new piece of paper on front of you, okay? You need to keep your same team name, otherwise we won't know who to give the points to. Here's how Majority Rules works. I'm going to ask a question. Nice and simple. I need you to write down an answer. I need you to bring that answer up here and put it in front of Steph. And everyone say, hello, Morgan. Hello, Morgan. So put it down in front of Steph and Morgan. organ, and they're going to find the majority, the most common answer, and the most common answer is the one that gets a point, okay? Once again, keep that same team name so that we can give you points appropriately. So let's get started. I want you to write down and bring up on a single sheet of paper, what is the best honeymoon destination? I would like to know, what is a job you wouldn't tell your mama about? Here is your first question. I want you to describe your first date and how much was spent. Which of these three perfectly innocent Disney songs best describe your love life? Is it song number 1? Is it song number 2? So close. So it's a hard job. It's a hard job. All right, yeah. It's a hard job. All right. Or is it song number 3? Gates are open. Make the most of it. Just before we begin, if we had played "It's a Small World," would any of you say it? Friends, it's just us now. It's time for some honesty. Just us. No one else in the room. Just the 4 of us. Here's your first question. What is the very first thing that you noticed about your partner? You are trapped on an island with all of your partner's family. I'll say it again. Your partner's family, okay? A helicopter comes along to save you. Thank goodness. But there's one seat too short. Who are you leaving behind? What is the most interesting, most exciting place that you have discovered the magic? I'm gonna have to pick it up. It's couple number 1! Yeah, absolutely. But we don't normally do this, but I've enjoyed all of our couples so much. I'm gonna give them all prizes, because haven't they been great? It's so great. Everybody, and also, give it up for Doug.
Alright, you guys probably thought that we forgot about our favorite segment of the cruise vlogs. What is the towel animal? Babe, take a guess. I'm trying to look through the peephole.
A turtle.
A turtle?
No.
That's what you're going with?
Or a dinosaur.
I'm gonna say dinosaur. That's my guess, but you already locked in turtle.
Ready?
Oh, it's a frog. Interesting. Ooh, what's this? Are you serious? Are you serious? You're waiting until now to give us a map to look out? My brother in Christ, we've already been there. We could have used this on the first day. Nobody knew where they were going. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is the official PDF. Well, this is the official map that we got. And like not too long ago, we had this published as a PDF on the website and we were able to look at it. The problem is that none of this matters. None of this matters. This is what matters. So when you're like trying to really look at things, it's very difficult to tell exactly what's what because everything is super small. So they, instead of publishing this main area where 99% of the people are going to be, they decided to publish all of this, which again, they rightfully so, they want to show their entire property. But people only care about this. I mean, it's nice. Better late than never, but it's nice. But I really like the frog, and he's got the chocolate sticking out of his mouth as a tongue. That's cute. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, from our second day at Disney's all-new Lookout Key. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to day 6 of our Disney Cruise Line vacation on board the Disney Fantasy for our inaugural cruise to Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point. As you guys saw earlier, we are back at Lookout Key. It is round 2 of this island, and we are going to get off the ship today to explore a little bit more and see what has changed, if anything, because we know that Disney is learning a lot from the media cruise and from this inaugural cruise, and changes are going to be made and implemented. We did sleep in just just a little bit. It's going on 9:30 right now in the morning, and we're going to be getting off the ship here very, very soon to head on over to the island. It is looking a little gray outside. It's pretty cloudy, pretty windy, so the weather isn't the best, just like it was on Castaway Key yesterday, but we are still going to make the best of it. So let's not waste any time. Let's head on downstairs and head on off into the island. And you guys know the humidity is fierce when the camera immediately fogs up as soon as I walk off the ship. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this walk started. The last time we were here, it took us 11 minutes. So on our second visit, the cold towel station has migrated to the opposite side over here on the pier. And it looks like we also have a water station. I'm not sure if it's for guests or the crew that are working here, but it is a positive change. Since the last time we were here, it looks like they added a photo spot right here at the end of the pier, looking back towards the ship. Not bad. And not too much longer later, we made it up to the main entrance of Lookout Key. And I don't recall if I mentioned in our first video, but they really do need something on top over here, something a little bit more flashy that says, "Welcome to Lookout Key." Because right now, what we have is that right there. That's all we have. So this is something that I completely missed the last time we were here. Mabrika, on this fine day by the aqua-colored sea, welcome to a Bahamian paradise, Disney Lookout Key. And then we have some critters over here. We have a crab, we have a bird, we have a little lizard that appears to be a moth, and a little hermit crab. These are adorable. And I can only assume that these are like Disney-fied representations of some of the animals that we can see on the island. Something that wasn't open the first time we walked onto the island is the first and last chance stand. So it's a small little merchandise location. You can see they have a couple of pins, they have some hats, some towels, they have some Lighthouse Point bags over here. We also have some water shirts, some more towels. We have some sunscreen, some more water shirts over here, sunglasses. We have some aqua pouches over here, some more totes, some different hats, some little mugs. Also, as soon as you exit the security area, we have a bar over here. This is Mangroves and Go. Get your day on Disney Lookout Key off to a great start, with cold brew and specialty coffees, refreshers, Dole Whips, and draft beers. Also, the reason why I'm filming on my phone right now rather than my big camera is because it's so flippin' humid outside that some of the glass inside my camera actually fogged over inside to a part that I can't physically wipe off. So I'm at the mercy of the weather here until this defogs, hopefully soon. So something I was talking about on Castaway Key, and one of the big differences between Lookout Key and Castaway Key are the little subtle Disney touches. Like the tram stop over there, it looks lived in. It's got little details and touches, things for you to look at. This over here, there's nothing really much for you to look at. I like the music though. So something important worth noting about the trams is that when you get on board the trams, you're gonna be probably waiting for a little while because these trams come in packs of 2. And these 2 trams aren't going to leave until another tram is pulling in from the opposite side of the island. So just bear in mind, you might be sitting here for a minute before you actually get going. So you guys see, as the next tram is pulling in, we are departing.
Mabrika, my friends. A very pleasant good day to you all. Welcome to Disney Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point. My name is Tracy, and I will be your host for our short tram ride to the beach areas of our tropical paradise. There's so much to know about this place that I brought along a couple of young friends to help me out. Say hello to Lizzie the curly-tailed lizard.
Thanks for letting me tail along, Tracy.
Sandy the land crab.
Hello, everyone.
I bet you two know a lot about Lighthouse Point.
We sure do. We were born here.
Tell us a little about it.
Ooh, I know, Miss Tracy. We're on the southern tip of the island of Eleuthera, in the Bahamas.
That's right. Do you know why this place is called Lighthouse Point?
Because a lighthouse was built here a lot of years ago.
That lighthouse is still here today.
Over here we do have a guest services building as well as first aid over there. We have our merch store. And we have our Rocky Point bicycle rentals. Now, from what I understand, the bike paths are not yet ready. So if you do have a bike reserved for now, you are not going to be able to use it. Right outside of the Disney Tings gift shop, we do have a photo op over here, a Junkanoo style Mickey. I'm definitely hoping that they add a lot more of these around the island because we do have t-shirts with this specific design on them, but we also have t-shirts with Minnie, Donald, Goofy, Pluto, just to name a few. So I hope that they add more. So one of the cast members actually pointed this out as I was talking. So we have an elevated platform over here. The Mickey photo op is also on an elevated platform. So she says that most likely there are going to be other photo ops being brought in for the different characters. That is awesome. It's kind of sad that they're not out here now, but at least they have one of them, you know? But there are several of these platforms scattered throughout. We have one right here, we have another one down there, and we have the same number on the opposite side of the Disney Ting store. Something I also didn't notice last time is that we have some labels over here for some of the plant life on the island. So we have sea rosemary over here, we have bay cedar down there, just to help you identify different things. I definitely think that something that's really going to help is when all these plants grow in. Because if you compare it to Castaway Key, all the plants and vegetation are nice and thick, whereas these are all little babies. So yeah, give it like, I don't know, 5 years or so, and this should look hopefully very different and very much so improved. Because I think the goal is to eventually have this blank space out of view and have all of this just kind of covered in vegetation. Does that make any sense?
I think it's meant to look like an oasis.
An oasis? That too is also possible. So we're walking towards True 2 Barbecue, and it's not open yet, but this is one of the dining areas over here by this restaurant. And I want to point out the tables. Now, the tables are relatively small compared to at least what we have on Castaway Key, whereas on Castaway Key, they're like long bench style tables that can accommodate more people. These, I feel, are pretty restricted. You know, if you're a smaller person, you can fit 1-2 butts over here. So you take that into account. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. You can fit about 8 people. But if you're a bigger guy like me, then you're kind of having to straddle in between over here. Not the most big person friendly table, but it does, in theory, get the job done. You're just going to be able to fit a lot less people in here. But I feel like there's definitely not enough space and tables, just based off of our last visit where people were standing around for a while just looking for a table. You know what I mean? But I do like that some of these tables are wheelchair accessible, where they have a seat intentionally missing, so that way you can roll up a wheelchair or scooter to some of these tables. I also want to point out these nifty little devices over here that are meant to help dissuade some of the flies from attacking your food. Do they do a very good job? No, but it's the thought that counts, I guess. So I'm actually very shocked. We were walking by True 2 Barbecue, and it actually opened early. It is 11:19 right now. So let's go ahead and see what's going on. Also, these plants, I think, are new. I don't recall these plants being here before. I gotta double check. But let's go ahead and take a look at some of the food. We have some burgers over here, not yet being attacked by flies. We have some couscous salad, coleslaw, some fruits. We have some other sandwiches over here, some more burgers, some more chicken sandwiches, hot dogs, fries. Over here at the barbecue ribs and rotisserie chicken section, we of course have some rotisserie chicken. We have ribs. We have Southern barbecue baked beans, French fries. We have some cowboy pasta salad, sweet potato and purple potato salad, some coleslaw, some plant-based Disney Lookout Key stew, and some grilled broccoli. We have chicken and seafood rice bowls. We of course have some more coleslaw and couscous salad. Hello, I'm just looking for right now. We have our seafood jambalaya over here that is currently being attacked by flies, unfortunately. We have some hush puppies over here, which is something I didn't see last time. We also have our chicken jambalaya over here as well. It looks like they're putting up some of those little anti-fly devices, and Lord knows they're doing their best, but there's only so much that they can do. And here are some of your other options. We have some corn on the cob, some sweet potato fries. We have some fish. Hello. We have some more fish over here, some more coleslaw and fruit. So yeah, unfortunately the fly situation doesn't look like it's gotten too much better, if at all. You can still see a lot of flies are very excited that the food is open. Okay, we've made our way back to the table, and thankfully the flies haven't started attacking yet. We have a couple that have made their way over here, but unfortunately over there at the buffet line, the flies have started attacking in full force, but thankfully it's still very early on. But here's some of the food that I didn't get to try on the first day because it was just way too crazy. We have some hush puppies and potatoes over here. We have some of the baked beans, rotisserie chicken, a chicken salad, and a rib. I'm not going to be having absolutely all of this. It's just a sample. So for at least right now, I do believe the strat is to make sure that you are here right as True True Barbecue opens. Because right now, I am having a very pleasant experience with eating my food without getting attacked by a lot of flies. Yeah, there's of course a couple flies here and there, but they're not bad. We also have this little fly deterrent device here in the center of the table, which I do believe is doing something. Hopefully, I'd like to believe so. But overall, I think that your experience is going to be a lot better if you're here right as they open, rather than later on in the day when people have had their food here for a while. So I intentionally didn't eat breakfast this morning because I knew I wanted to sample some more of the food. So let's go ahead and give a quick review. The rotisserie chicken, really solid. It tasted amazing and it fell right off the bone. No complaints there. The barbecue beans, also really good. There are little bacon bits in there as well. It tastes fantastic. The ribs, pretty good. They were just a little tough, but not too terrible. The spicy chicken sandwich was indeed spicy. I only wanted to sample it, so I took a couple bites. It is very tasty. The one thing that I did not like were the hush puppies. I know I ate them, but the hush puppies were very clearly cooked on board the ship and brought over here and reheated, so they're a little stiff, so not really that good. And the potatoes were just fine as well. Overall, not bad. I do believe that is it for the new food over here on Lookout Key. In our last video, we tried the jambalayas, and those were my favorite items. I also want to point out that it is going on 12 o'clock noon right now, and it is very obvious that there are a lot of folks who actually stayed on board the ship, because at this time on Monday when we were here, this was jam-packed full of people with a line coming all the way down over here. It was absolutely wild, and you had to wait a little while just to get some food, at least over here at the True True Barbecue too. All right, let's head on back over to Serenity Bay. We barely scraped the surface of this area the last time we were here, so let's go ahead and explore just a little bit further. And over here we have the Serenity Bay barbecue area. Definitely, for sure, 100%, a lot less crowded than when we were here on Monday. You could barely find a table. I see an open table right now. I see another open table a little bit further down. Definitely a lot less crowded. So here's something that's a little different at Serenity Bay. You're not serving yourself over here. They are serving you. You tell them what you want and they will give it to you, because all the food is like saran wrapped. That is super smart. That is a great idea. You can see the same is all the way over here. All the food is saran wrapped and you just tell them what you want. That is an excellent change. It's a fantastic solution. Is it the solution to the fly problem? No, but it's a great start. So we are leaving the Serenity Bay barbecue area. There's a bar right there, and we are coming on down to the beach. Now, I've seen a lot of folks asking online what is beyond the Disney property. And I believe right here is the edge of Disney property. There is a sign right here that is letting you know, but there's also another sign over here that says do not enter. So are you just not supposed to go in this way? Is this for guests? Is this for island natives? Not entirely sure. It just says do not enter. There is a sign over here that says you are now leaving Disney property. No lifeguard on duty. Swim at your own risk. And it gives you a number to call in case of emergency. And you guys can see quite a few folks are actually taking advantage. They're going down, they're exploring, and they are, you know, having the beach to themselves. They're walking all the way down. So it's not just Disney guests that can take advantage of this too. This whole area is public beach, so any island native of Eleuthera can come down here and walk onto Disney property. Now, something that people have been asking online is there anything on the opposite side of this sign? And the answer is no. There is absolutely nothing alerting anyone else that you are entering Disney property. So that is super interesting, and I wonder if that's going to be changing at any point soon. You can see we have the beautiful pink sands over here, and the water is looking just as blue as ever. It is turning out to be another gorgeous day here, with thankfully a lot more cloud cover, so the sun isn't as unbearable. But that's something that I really love about this place is despite the flaws of Lookout Key as a destination made by Disney, this natural beach over here with its pink sand and beautiful blue waters is absolutely incredible. You can also see that you don't have too much wiggle room when it comes to where you can swim because that white buoy is pretty darn close to shore. I can imagine though the floor kind of drops out rather quickly, making the water nice and deep, pretty close to shore. So that's also something to pay attention to. But yeah, other than that, the adults only area is really nice. And you guys can also see this is the chair situation right now at Serenity Bay. There is another level of chairs behind the dunes over here, behind a little bit of a berm. But yeah, as of right now, there are plenty of chairs, not necessarily available, but there are plenty of chairs in general over here by the water line. And in case you guys are looking for showers, most of the time they're gonna be right behind the bars. So you can see Coda is washing her feet off over here. They're normally gonna be on the sides of the different bars that are here on the island, with restrooms being on the opposite side. So one negative that we just ran into with Serenity Bay Barbecue on Lookout Key compared to Castaway Key is there is no ice cream machine over here at Serenity Bay. If you are wanting ice cream, you're gonna have to walk down to True 2 Barbecue. Now that we are near a bar, let's go ahead and take a look at the menu that they have over here. I'm not gonna name off absolutely everything. You guys can pause the video if you so desire. Here's some of the specials: an Eleuthera Euphoria, that looks very interesting, and a Butterfly Switcha. Some of these actually look pretty tasty. Got cherry coladas, Junkanoo juice, okay, a Bahama Sling. We have some zero proofs over here as well, some coffees and refreshers. Maybe we will get something. Okay, so we decided to come to some kind of bar over here. The name is up there somewhere, but I don't know exactly what it is. Anyways, we decided to get a couple of drinks. Coda has the Bahama Brew, which is Illy Cold Brew, Hawaiian Island Coconut Cold Cream. So, baby, go ahead and take a swig. Let me know what you think.
Coconut.
Coconut? Tasty?
Mm-hmm.
Does it hit the coffee craving?
Yep.
Excellent. And for me, I got the Junkanoo Juice, which has Zaya Coco Cabana Rum, Banana Passion, Orange Guava, Pineapple, and Lime. All right, let's go ahead and give this a shot. It smells really good. Very strong of pineapple. Ooh, that's actually really tasty. Wow. That is tasty, that's good. So before we head out any further, I wanted to show you guys the Rush Out Gush Out water play area. This is kind of close to True 1 Barbecue. So as you guys can see, this is a family water play area. Everyone is welcome, children and adults. You can see that there are multiple levels over here. They have different water cannons up top. They even have a water slide that goes down. Some water features down here at the bottom. It looks like it could be a lot of fun. So just beyond True 1 Barbecue, we have our children's activities area. This is where you're gonna be able to check in your kids, and they have their own dedicated space. I'm not gonna get too close because there are still a lot of kids in there, but just from a distance, I can see some water play areas, no slides, but there are a lot of different water fountains. There are a lot of children's programming cast members in here. There's a lot of sand to play with. It's nice and shaded. I'll put in a picture over here with a better look at what it looks like. From a distance, it looks pretty cool. A little bit further down beyond the children's programming area, we have the Play Pavilion. Now over here is where you're going to find several different children's activities. Not necessarily children's specific activities, but it is a nice wide open shaded area with different games that you can play. They have different nets over here so you can play some soccer. Looks like they have some Connect 4. They have some bucket stacking. They got hula hoops. Looks like they have some big Jenga over here as well. Different things can go on in this space. And also there is a character dance party that happens as well throughout the day. So we have now made it out to the far opposite end of the beach. Serenity Bay was on that side. We are now on the family side, and we are exiting the Lookout Key property area. We're gonna head all the way down there to the archipelago, and we're gonna see what's down there because I heard that there's a couple of caves and there's some really nice photo areas over there. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like the photos are gonna be too great because the clouds are, you know, still here, but hopefully we can show it off to you guys so that way you guys know what to expect, and maybe you'll want to head on down that way for some photos as well. Also, I want to point out, there's like a... There's more stuff. Coda's pointing out random things. We have like I don't even know what this is over here. Definitely Disney didn't put this here, but it's just here naturally. I don't know what it is. Okay, not too far of a walk later, we have made it down to the rocks down here, the little archipelago. There's actually a lot more guests here than I thought there would be. A lot of folks are walking down this way, and you can kind of see where the main beach is. It's not too far away. It's not that crazy of a walk. But yeah, there's a little rock staircase over here so you can climb up to the top, and I saw some guests standing right over here. You can see there's another guest right up there. So that is all space that you can go up to. Wow, this little like cove area is super nice. I love the rocks over here. What do you think?
It's pretty.
It's definitely a nice place to take a photo. I can imagine on a much more beautiful day, this would be a fantastic place to hang out. It's like your own little private beach over here. This is awesome. This little cove area is so nice. I love all the rocks and everything over here. It's like your own little private beach. Now, granted, there are a lot of other guests over here. Not a lot of other guests, but you know, there are several other guests over here, so it's not exactly private, but it's still a nice place to come out, get some pictures, especially on a nice clear day. This would be fantastic. Just to give you guys an example of where guests can go, look at where this guy is. Is he gonna jump? Oh no, please don't jump, my guy. You are gonna break your cankles. You don't know how deep that is. You do not know how deep that is, my guy. I don't want to film any accidents, but I will. Yeah, go back to where you came from. There you go. So I have seen in videos that there is a way up top over here. Now, there is a way up over here. There's some little footholes here that Coda is going to try and climb up right now, and then I'm going to follow. Shouldn't be too difficult for me as a big guy, but let's go ahead and try it.
Yeah, climb up like a toddler.
I did it.
Yay.
Yay. Now let's go further up. Now clearly this is a space that has been traveled rather frequently because you can tell people walk through here. It's nothing too terrible. Let's climb up top over here. Oh my God. Oh yeah, that is the lighthouse. But look at this. Oh my God.
Are we going over there?
You can walk all the way this way. All of this is walkable, kind of. But look at this private little beach here. Oh my gosh. This is going to be a hack. This is definitely going to be a hack. However, just please, please, please be careful. If you guys are coming to this beach, you are SOL if anything happens. So please be careful. So we walk just a little ways and take a look at that. The Disney Fantasy is right there. Now, I would like to say, this is the lighthouse, like the lighthouse of Lighthouse Point. I know it's nothing extravagant, but it's ancient and it's been here forever. The nature trail ends right here. You can kind of see those ropes. Where are they? Right here. That's where the nature trail ends, and it curves off and it goes back around. You can come off of it and come over here. We climbed those stairs right here, and now we're kind of taking the road less traveled, and you can see Coda all the way out over there, and there's the Fantasy. Holy cow. Let's go ahead and keep exploring. So this right here is where we were earlier, down there. That's the little cove area. You can see Coda still going over there. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. I'm so happy we did this. Oh my God, guys. Take a look at this view. We've made it to the top over here. There is Lookout Key right there, the main family beach area. You can see the lighthouse right there, and you have the Disney Fantasy right out here. This is insane. And you want to know what's even crazier is I think that this is the exact spot that Josh D'Amaro filmed his little promo video for, what was it, one of the D23s, one of the expos, where he stood here and he's like, welcome to Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point, or something along those lines. I think he was standing right here. I'm gonna have to compare the two, but you can see the view off behind me over here with the actual beach area. This is wild. Babe, what do you think?
It's pretty. What's this?
This is ADHD kicking in. This is very pretty. I wish it was a nice clear day so that way you guys could truly appreciate what we're seeing. but this is incredible. If you're physically able to do this, come out here and do this. It is well worth your time, I promise. So we've officially made it back onto the official walking path. You can see there are several other guests over here. There were actually quite a few that went over there with us while we were there and walking down over here. But we got back to the path and this is the first thing we saw. Ooh. Oops. I mean, you're basically doing all of this at your own risk, especially going down to that beach right there. It is completely at your own risk. So just be careful while you're out here. Be safe, be smart, don't be dumb. But I would like to point out, we are here at the official lighthouse of Lighthouse Point. I've already heard a lot of guests say that they were disappointed that it wasn't like a lighthouse like your stereotypical cliche looking lighthouse, but this is it. It is worth noting that there are water stations along the path. This one is empty. There's no water actually in it, but they do plan on putting water in these stations. So don't be worried about that. And take a look at that. The lighthouse as you come up over here. So now that we are on the official walking path, it is worth noting that it's not like concrete or anything. It is dirt and sand. So we came down the walking path that way. Can't go straight this way, but came down over here. And take a look at some more of these rocks over here. That is super interesting. I really like this. And you can see it's a bit more developed over here. It looks like there's a planter down there that's probably going to have a tree or something in there as well. Yeah, and take a look at this. We have a little informational sign over here. They can fly, they can fly, they can fly. This is the great lizard cuckoo, or cuckoo. Is that cuckoo? Either way, there's a picture of the bird over here, an indigenous bird to Eleuthera, and there's a little statue friend over here. They Disneyfied it. It's so cute. So there is actually another path that you can take straight on down this way, and this will lead to that beach area that we were at earlier. We did see the nature trail did go down this way, but we are interested in making our way back towards the main beach area with all the, what's the word I'm looking for? The buildings. You know, we're interested in going back to Goombay. That's where we're going. So let's start making our way back. Came on down a little further and found another informational sign. This one for Queen Conks. And you see a little Disneyfied version of it over here. So clearly the nature trail isn't finished yet. There's a planter-like structure over here, or benches for right now with a bunch of dirt in the middle. So either they're going to put a statue here, some trees, some other plants and vegetation. We have no idea, but there's another water station right there, and we have another informational board on a native animal, and this is the curly-tailed lizard. Look at him. He is adorable. He's my favorite.
His name is Lizzie.
Lizzie?
His, her.
His, her, they, them. One of the two. Okay, so we made it back to the Goombay area. We are back on nice, solid concrete over here. Over here, you can see Nature Trail, and that's where we came from. It's all like loose sand. But over here is concrete. And over here we have another one of those planters that we saw back down that way. So my theory is that all of this, that trail that we were on that's just loose sand, is eventually going to be this, just based off of this. Does that make any sense? 99% sure. And we have one last little nature sign. This is the land crab. And look at him. He's so cute. He's so happy. It is just after 3 p.m. We are making our way back to the tram stop. And as you can see, things have cleared out significantly. Holy cow. This place is dead. And guys, it looks like this is going to wrap up our time here at Goombay Beach, the main part of Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point. We can see folks are busy getting their last minute souvenirs from Disney Tings. People are getting their last minute photos over there. All in all, I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed myself. Also, something that is super important to know is that they do have strollers and these little red wagons for you guys to come up and grab and use, but it is all first come, first serve. So if you want one of these, you need to make sure you're off the ship nice and early.
We're back, everyone. Just ahead is Mabriga Cove and your Disney Cruise Line ship. That means we've come to the end of our relaxing, fun-filled day at Disney Lookout Key.
We hope you'll visit us again soon. Yeah, see you around. You know, sea, like the ocean. You should leave the jokes to me, Lizzie. But I come from a family of stand-up chameleons. As we approach the Mabriga Cove tram stop, look around at the picture from all over the garden. And you cakes, but leave the rotting fruit. Yum!
Remain seated until the tram comes to a complete stop.
So something that's interesting that at first I didn't understand, but now I do. You do have to pass through a security checkpoint in order to get onto the pier to go to the ship, which makes complete and total sense. They are checking to make sure that you have your room key to make sure that you're actually supposed to be going on board the ship, because this whole area is open access to the public of Eleuthera, so that makes sense. And as soon as you get through security, there is another cold towel station over here. All right, guys, you already know what time it is. We're not staying at a cabana this time around, so it is time to start our half-mile walk back to the ship. Almost back to the ship, which means we are one step closer to getting back to reality. We only have one more day of our cruise left after this. We have a day at sea tomorrow, and then it's all over. Sad. This cruise really flew by. Not even kidding. This one was gone in a blink of an eye. A short 12-minute walk later, we have made it back to the ship, and this is our final look at Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point. Our second visit has come to a close. I have a feeling that we'll be back here sooner than you know it. Made it back into our nice big stateroom. And we have our tip sheets over here. Oh man. Yeah, the cruise is definitely almost over. This breaks down the tips per crew member that has taken care of you throughout the entire voyage. It breaks it down from server, assistant server, head server, and your stateroom host. I highly, highly, highly recommend prepaying your gratuities before you actually get on the ship. If not, all of this is going to get added in the middle of your cruise, and that could lead to a surprise bill at the end. It is just after 4 p.m. here on the Disney Fantasy. Dinner isn't until 5:45. We didn't go into the water at all on Lookout Key today, so to make up for that, we're gonna head upstairs. We're gonna go to the adult-only pool, hang out over there, spend some time, relax, rest my achy-breaky feet. I walked 14,000 steps today. I don't know what that equates to in miles, but that's a lot. So I'm going to put the camera down for a little bit, and I'll see you guys when I'm done at the pool. That scared the hell out of me, not going to lie. They're probably going to do a couple more. And that is us setting sail away from Lookout Key. You got any more in you? No? Only a couple? Okay, that's fine. I'll take it. But yeah, we are setting sail from Lookout Key. I know you guys can't see it because I'm in the pool area. I just got out. Literally, I have a towel on me. But we're setting sail.
Sad can't hear the horns down here, but
Before we head down to the room, I wanted to take a look at some of these towel animals. We have a pirate over here with a little sword. I'd like to think that this is Murphy the dragon, the Maleficent dragon from Fantasmic. That's really cool. Looks very similar. And we have a puppy dog. How cute is that? And ladies and gentlemen, this is our final look at Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point. We are sailing away We have a day at sea tomorrow, and then it's back to reality. All right, we are showered, dressed, and are ready to go for dinner. Second night at Enchanted Garden. All right, second night, Enchanted Garden. Let's go ahead and take a look at the menu. Here are your specialty cocktails up here to start off with. For our appetizers, we have a salmon gravlax, the Enchanted Garden platter, a garlic and parsley sautéed shrimp, poached green and white asparagus spears. For our soups and salads, we have a slow-cooked green lentil soup, a wild forest mushroom soup, a pancetta salad, and a coronation of mixed leaves. For our bread service, we have a fake and date ciabatta rolls with minted yogurt dip. That sounds interesting. For our main courses, we have a portobello ravioli, a grilled filet of turbot. We have a some kind of curry, an oven-roasted tom turkey breast, trio of veal, vegetable lasagna, and a New York strip steak. And here are your lighter note offerings. All right, our first appetizer has arrived. We have some salmon gravlax. Next up for our soup, we have the wild mushroom soup. And for my main entree And for my main entree tonight, I decided to go for the New York strip loin. All right, here is our second night dessert menu for Enchanted Garden, and it's pink this time. Let's go ahead and take a look. On one side, we have our specialty beverages that do cost extra. It's pretty much the same thing every night. For our desserts, we have a torte, we have a white chocolate bread pudding, a creme brulee cheesecake, and a forest berry sundae. For our signature, we have a strawberry and cream tower. And for our no sugar added, we have a tiramisu. And for dessert tonight, we have the white chocolate bread pudding. So we've made it inside the Walt Disney Theater. They actually open the doors at 8 p.m., which is not normal. Typically, they wait until about 8:15 to open the doors. It was a mad rush to get in here. The lines were really long just to get into the theater. We're on deck 4 right now. Deck 3, almost entirely full. Only edge seats are available from what I'm seeing right now, which is insane. It's not even 8:10 yet, and we have this full of a theater. It is wild. Deck 4 is also pretty full as well. Make sure you get here early for Frozen. It is the most popular show on board the Disney Fantasy. I was in line at like 7:15 waiting outside the doors for Frozen. I was like the second or third person inside the theater. It's nuts.
A few inches later.
Let's see. What do we have going on in the atrium this evening? We have some performers about to play some music. We have Minnie up there who is doing meet and greets in her formal outfit. Goofy is down there doing meet and greets in his formal outfit. And we have Princess Snow White. Oh, that's so cute. Look at that. Cute little moments. The atrium is bustling this evening. Then again, the show did just end as well, so there is that. Oh yeah, Donald's over there as well. You can barely see him. The number 1 duck is right there. So we are out here in front of the tube, the adult-only area, and we are here with Damien, our favorite crew member on board the Disney Fantasy. Your cruise is not complete unless you have Damien on board. If you get a chance to meet him, or even if he's your adult host for the evening, you are in for a fantastic cruise. Oh, yeah. We saw him the other day. We had no idea he was here. A huge surprise. He recognized us immediately. Fantastic crew member. He needs a raise. All the raises.
And that's right.
And if you ever see him on board the Disney Fantasy, don't say yeah, it's yeah.
Oh, you will get a strike.
You will get a strike, exactly. If you guys saw our fantasy videos from last September, you guys already know who this man is. People love you in the comments. People absolutely love you. Oh, here's Declan. Declan is awesome too. He was also on our fantasy cruise last September, and you guys loved him as well. 2 phenomenal crew members.
Don't say that. Actually, he's that. I won't take it. We're all amazing. Please join us on the fantasy. It's amazing here.
Absolutely. Come to the Fantasy, the best ship in all the fleet.
Welcome back once again. It's so lovely to see so many of you once again. Did we enjoy the island version 2? Good. Not so hot this time, right? A bit more bearable. If you had a good time, enjoyed the shows, everything like that. Now we've got so much to get through this evening, so I want to get straight into it. But before we do, I do have a bone to pick with all of you. I was on the island today. I was disguised in my cap and my sunglasses, right? I didn't look my usual self. And yet so many people came up to me and said, "Hi, Linguini." "Hello, chef. Hello, rat boy, was one of them. Pretty sure they went at the show, so that was a bit offensive. But, and also the other one was, oh, so you still got a job? And I would like to say to that, it does take a couple of days for paperwork to go through and then I'll get fired, okay? So I'll see you on Saturdays, sit next to you on the plane. So we're gonna get straight into our night. It's so much fun to have and I want to get into it. So first of all, stretch, stretch. We have Quest! Is the gymnast in the room? I'll take that as a no, fantastic. Okay, I am going to ask you for something. I need to see your number, and it could be an item, it could be a specific activity, something like that, okay? The first number we see as you come up here and show us your number or whatever I've asked for, the first number I see will get 2 points. Every other number will get 1 point. Now, a couple of rules to this game, okay? First of all, you are going to be rushing up here. I do not want any pushing, I do not want any shoving or anything particularly violent, okay? If someone gets hurt, the game ends, and none of us want that, okay? Because that is awkward, and it makes me look bad, which is more important than the injury, is me looking bad, okay? Secondly, do not come onto the stage. This is mine and Steph's no-no square, okay? This is for our protection. Please do not come onto the stage, only right here on the dance floor. So, with that, you are allowed to beg and borrow from other teams if you do not have what is required for this little scavenger hunt, but I guarantee you probably already brought it with you. With that, let's begin Quest, because we've got so much I'd like to get through. First up, I would like to see your number and a receipt from Disney.
So, he asked for tan lines. He wants to see tan lines. The number of females that are running up there right now, that is wild. Poor Coda is wispy. So what did he ask for?
My tan line.
He asked for tan lines. You are crispy. I am so sorry.
If you have an odd number, I want you to send one member of your team to the dance floor. This is not a race. If you have an odd number, I want to send one member of your team.
We're number 24.
A piece of fruit between 2 pairs of teeth. Go.
Piece of fruit?
2 pairs of teeth. 2 pairs of teeth. If you have an even number, very quickly send someone up to the dance floor.
That's all you. That's all you. All you. All you. I'm not doing it. Peer pressure, thank you.
I don't like either one of you anymore.
Very nice. All right. I'll come down here for this one. As we all know, Steph has a black belt in being Scottish. So, I need your best Scottish impression, best Scottish accent. Steph, what are we looking for here?
Honestly, the Scottish are fairly aggressive, so aggression.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So here we go. I'm just going to run down the line nice and quick. Give me something Scottish.
Oh, I ate a baby.
Next.
Nicklin's looking sexy.
That's the only time you'll hear that in a Scottish accent.
Here we go.
There are no bears in Scotland.
There are no bears in Scotland. All right, here.
What are you doing?
Fair.
6, 1, 7, 12, 24, 26, 27, 28, 3. Here's what I'm gonna do. Everyone who just came up here for the chest hair round, please rise to your feet.
Oh, son of a...
This is preparation time, and when you're ready, come up and line up in front of the stage, okay? Here's what I would like to see. The people that are stood up right now, I'd like you to come to the stage wearing ladies' shoes, earrings, handbag, and a bra. Shoes, earrings, handbag, and a bra. It may just help you.
I'm part. Oh, they full on have bras. Hey, this is collectively the weirdest thing we've done.
Very nice. Shoes, earrings, handbag, wearing a bra. I don't want to see. Can we clear the path? I don't want to see. Can we clear the path? Can we clear the path?
Where is he?
Please clear the path. Please stay apart from anything I don't want to see. I don't want to see. Throwing at all more people I don't want to see. Hello. So, here's what's about to happen. All these lovely people are back behind me are about to do a catwalk. Oh, me. Now there are two very important rules to this catwalk, okay?
I have no idea if what just occurred is ever going to see the light of day on YouTube. It's going to take a lot of convincing from this one in order for me to upload that. I don't know what just happened. That was honestly a lot. But that was fun. Was that our first time ever participating in Quest?
I've never even seen it before.
I've never even seen it before.
Like, I've seen it on the schedule, but I've never been.
Yeah, how have we never done that? That was actually a lot of fun. I've seen it done on other cruise lines, more specifically Royal Caribbean.
Yeah, it's different.
It's different on Royal, a lot bigger on Royal.
So we have Steven do it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was a lot of fun. I highly recommend it. If you're on a Disney cruise and you see Quest, go for it. It's definitely a lot of fun. You never know what you're gonna do, so be prepared for anything. So, it is the second to last night of our cruise. I highly recommend you use the second to last night as the night that you browse your photos. If you have the photo package and you want to take a look at your photos, or if you don't have the photo package and you're just wanting to look at the photos to possibly purchase them, do it on the second to last night. Do not wait to do it on the last night, because it will be busy, it will be crowded, and you will be waiting a long time. Don't do that. Do it second to last night. Pro tip. All right, sweetheart, we just made it back to the room for the night. What is our towel animal gonna be, do you think? Just pretend that what I just said made sense.
We're gonna go with dinosaur until I get a dinosaur.
Dinosaur until you get a dinosaur. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm thinking. I'm gonna go with a stingray. Because we've had a stingray before. No? Well, you think a dinosaur is more believable than a stingray? Come on, Nugget, open the door. We're time's a wasting. Oh, there's no way. There is no way I actually got that right. There is actually no way I got that right. And it's got eyes.
We'll start giving us 3-1 for nothing.
Okay, so I have to come clean. Full disclosure, Coda already saw the towel animal. We were fully intending on doing a bit where we both had no idea. I had no idea what it was. Completely unaware. And that is the honest to God truth. She knew.
That's why there was a look.
That's why there was.
Stingray. This hoe.
Oh my God. I can't believe I actually got it right. 10 points for Gryffindor. Here's also some fun behind the scenes stuff for you guys. We have had our Embarkation Day video uploading for the last 2 days. I started the upload at 2 a.m. 2 days ago, and it is sitting at 95%. I swear, it has never taken this long. I've uploaded videos from a cruise ship before, and typically it takes about an hour per gigabyte. This video was around 20 gigs. It has taken 2 days, almost 2 days to upload. I am so sorry. I fully meant for it to go live on Thursday. Patreon supporters, you guys already have access to it. I don't know what is wrong. At this point, I don't know what to do. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to our last and final day on board the Disney Fantasy. It is a day at sea, which means we're staying on board the ship today. We have a brand new movie to watch. Inside Out 2 actually premiered last night, but we're going to be watching it today. Jack's Incredible Diaper Dash. It's going to be an amazing day, but we're going to be starting the day off right with some churro Mickey waffles. That's right, today is the day, so let's head on over to Cabanas and get some breakfast. The atrium is bustling with activity this morning because we have our Princess Royal Gathering happening. We have Cinderella down there, Rapunzel, Tiana, we have Belle over there. I think, are there any other princesses out? I think those are the only 4 that are out right now. Typically, sometimes they'll have a couple more up here, but it looks like they're doing a photo op with a buoy right there. And here we are, guys. The one day that every Disney cruiser looks forward to. Churro Mickey Waffle Day. These are honestly God's gift to man. They are so good. You don't even need syrup with them. Just eat them by themselves. They are amazing. And this is your first time having the churro Mickey waffles too. You've been on how many cruises and you've been looking for them? Only today have you found them?
I think in the last two, for some reason we missed them. We went to the wrong station or whatever. We looked every day. Better than I thought they were. Yeah, they're incredible. I like that they're crispy on the outside. Like, I don't know. They're amazing. They should serve them every day.
They should, honestly. They should. Kitra, what do you think?
Delicious, perfection, no notes. 5 out of 5, ordinary adventure star, for sure. They're like so moist in the center. I don't know how they do it. It's Disney magic. I love it.
Fantastic. I'm glad you guys finally got to enjoy it for the first time. Now it's time for me to enjoy mine. You know what's funny is that every cruise we come on, whether it be on the Dream, Fantasy, or now the Wish, Coda and I, we always say that we want to get something from the ice cream or sweet shop on board, but we never end up doing it because we're always so full from all the other food that's on board. Which, to be fair, the food here is okay. The gelato here isn't necessarily worth the extra upcharge because it's just your standard run-of-the-mill gelato. In case you're tired of the vanilla ice cream or chocolate soft serve that's out on the deck for free, you can come in here and get some specialty ice cream, but to be honest, it's nothing too spectacular. It's the sweets in the case that are where it's at. That's the good stuff. But yeah, we just never make time to come in here and actually eat anything. Something new here that might interest you guys though are these brand new cone flavors. We have orange creamsicle, matcha, and red velvet. I've never seen that before. So we just got down to the atrium and people are already grabbing their spots. It's not even 11 o'clock yet and Jack Jack's Incredible Diaper Dash starts at 11:30. It's gonna be taking place right down here. We are about 10 minutes away from Jack Jack's Incredible Diaper Dash, and as you guys can see, it is very, very busy here in the atrium. We got here just before 11 o'clock and it starts at 11:30, and people were already lining up the upper decks over here. So make sure you guys get here nice and early if you want a good spot.
Welcome to Jack Jack's Incredible Diaper Dash, where today we will be racing babies! Before we get started, we have just a few rules to cover. Now, we must let you know, this is a race for crawling babies only. So Lauren, would you like to demonstrate?
I would love to. Are you ready?
So let's say Lauren is our adoringly lovable crawling baby. She starts at the starting line. She's revved up, ready to go. She starts to crawl. We are excited. We cheer for our babies. But then Lauren decides in this moment, it is time to take her very first steps. And there she goes. She's taking her first steps. We will laugh, we will cry, we will cheer, and then we will disqualify your baby. Because this is a race for crawling babies only. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Race those babies! Here we go, here we go.
Okay, so that was honestly one of the wildest races we've ever seen, right? There's so many things going on all at once, and we're not even done yet. That was just the first race.
Ready, 1, 2, 3, race!
Wow, an amazing start. Uh-oh, we got competition. Uh-oh, flat tire. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Almost there. Almost there. There you go. We got a winner.
Ready, 1, 2, 3.
Race those babies.
Babies here on the starting line.
Head start. Uh-oh. Going off the track, off the track. Uh-oh, off the track again. We'll get there eventually. Someone's throwing a temper tantrum at the start line. Off-roading. There we go. We got a competitor from behind for the win. Oh my God. Photo finish. All right, final race. All three winners competing for one top prize. Whoa. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You blew it. You had to wait. No. Go, 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 go. We have a winner. Oh my God, wait, wait, no way, he's running, wait, what happened? He's a runner, we got a runner, the winner just ran, what happened? Oh my God. Oh my God, wait. Okay, so he crawled through the whole thing, but he ended up taking a victory lap running. What was that? That was wild. So we are getting ready to do something that's pretty exciting. So when it comes to Disney Cruise Line, they like to advertise that they are able to show Disney movies on board the ship before they even premiere on land. So last night, the Disney Fantasy actually premiered Inside Out 2, very late at night inside the Walt Disney Theater. We're getting ready to watch it today inside the Buena Vista Theater. I'm very excited for this movie. Coda's been really looking forward to this movie because she identifies a lot with the anxiety character. So we're gonna head on down right now to experience Inside Out 2. I will see you guys when we're done. So we just got back to the room from Inside Out 2 and take a look at what we have. We have some snacks. Let's see, it says never grow up. The Lopez family, room 6588.
2 hours later.
Just had a much needed nap in the room. Oh my God, this cruise has been go, 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 go. As far as filming content and doing different activities, it's been very, very tiring and I needed that nap. But it is time for dinner. We are heading down to Royal Court for the last time, and you guys know what that means. Second night Royal Court is lobster night. And I specifically asked yesterday if I could have 2 lobsters, and he's like, you know what? I'll bring you 3. I don't know if he's actually gonna bring me 3. I'm happy with 2, but we'll see. Either way, it's gonna be a fantastic night. Let's go, guys. Also, we have 4 last ducks to hide tonight, so I'm grabbing these bad boys, and we're gonna be hiding them throughout the ship tonight. So I just walked out of the room, and I saw someone left us. What are these, stickers? Are these stickers? What are these? Hold on a second. What in the world did people leave us? Are these stickers? This is so cool. Thank you, whoever left these. You're probably watching the video. I assume that you're a subscriber. But thank you. There's no note or anything, but this is awesome. Coda's definitely going to love these if these are stickers. Final evening here in the atrium on the Disney Fantasy. We can see Mickey is out meeting guests. Minnie is up there as well. Guests are lined up and ready to head into Royal Court for final dinner. It's going to be a very busy night. So long, little guy. Have fun at your new home. All right, final night's dinner at Royal Court. Let's take a look at the menu. Here are your specialty cocktails, in case you guys are curious. For our appetizers, we have an aged prosciutto, marinated tiger shrimp, lightly breaded baked eggplant, oysters Rockefeller on the half shell. For our soups and salads, we have a braised oxtail soup, a white onion soup, a lemon fennel salad, and a beefsteak tomato and Vidalia onion salad. For our bread service, we have a sourdough and red pepper dip. For our main courses, we have an oven-baked lobster tail, a roasted red snapper, fettuccine with Parmesan-crusted chicken, a pan-seared venison medallions, and oven-roasted pork tenderloin. And here are your vegetarian and lighter note offerings for the evening. For our appetizer tonight, I decided to get the salmon gravlax from Enchanted Garden. For our soup course tonight, I decided to get the white onion soup, a personal favorite of mine. And our main course has arrived. I opted for a little surf and turf. Now, typically the steak doesn't come with the lobster, but I ordered the sirloin off of the lighter note menu, and he put it on the same plate as the lobster. Heck yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, final dessert menu of the cruise. Sad times. Let's take a look. So for our desserts, we have a raspberry vanilla creme brulee. We have an apricot trio, a chocolate lava cake, which is what I'm personally going to get. We have the Captain's Table sundae. For our specialty dessert, we have an old-fashioned apple pie. And for no sugar added, we have a chocolate cheesecake. And our final dessert of the cruise is the chocolate lava cake a la mode. You were about to destroy that. And she came over to add a little extra something to it. You were so ready to devour that. All right, go for it.
I was just gonna scoop it in one and see what happens.
Oh my God. No, don't do that.
The ice cream comes out. It's okay.
So we just got done with dinner and we decided to walk through one of the gift shops, and I was walking by these and I was like, you know, I'm kind of surprised that these are still in stock. But then again, I realized that 90% of the cruisers on this ship have already sailed on the Fantasy, probably sometime within the last 12 months too. So these things aren't being hoarded on the very first night, and there's still plenty left over, along with the lounge flies and the mini ears. So we're here inside the gift shops, and while we were at dinner, this special young lady over here, Lana, decided to gift us one of these pins. It's a Mickey holding a camera. And that was just the sweetest thing. Thank you so much for this. It really made my cruise. I wanted to thank you. What do you say? Thank you so much. All right, sweetheart. It's that time. Final towel animal of the cruise. Now, I promise you guys, we both have no idea what it is. I promise. I've been with you the whole time. You're saying dinosaur?
Again. Yep.
Again? I'm going to say a bear. I'm going to say a little bear. Nugget, you gonna do that?
With what hand?
Oh, whoa, no. You're knocking everything over. It's okay, they gotta come down anyways.
Where's the duck?
Oh, you dropped the duck. Okay, I saved the duck. Let's see. What is that?
No, you're so mean. Did you see it?
Is that supposed to be a bear?
Yeah.
That's not the bear I was thinking of. I mean, yay. I'm 2 for 2. I am 2 for 2 on these. That is awesome. I was thinking of the other bear that's kind of like, you know, sitting up. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, the bear that's sitting up. This one just came out of hibernation. He's tired. Still cute though. You know, guys, ever since our first day at Lookout Key, the weather has been kind of cruddy this whole cruise. It's been cloudy and rainy. This is the first like decent bit of sunshine that we've gotten in several days. And I gotta say, this is quite a view from our stateroom porthole. Look at that sunset. Absolutely phenomenal. It is gorgeous. Quite a way to end a cruise, might I say. All right, sweetheart. You know what time it is. You know exactly what time it is. First of all, let me pause this movie. It's the final night of the cruise. We need to pack back to reality tomorrow. Yeah, we got back to the room. We put on a movie. We're gonna pull out our suitcases and start packing. Gotta do it. This is one of the saddest parts. Taking down your door magnets. Oh man.
Later.
What was that term?
For a dramatic effect.
And it has been an honor to be here with you this cruise. And we truly hope that you and your family and friends have made some very magical memories this week. But before we say farewell, I have a few friends that would like to see you one last time. Would you like that? Oh no, you can do better than that. Would you like to meet my friends? There we are. Can you please give a royal welcome for Princess Tiana. Cinderella, and of course Princess Belle. Oh, here comes everyone's favorite puppy, Pluto! And the goofiest of them all is Goofy! And the diva of the seven seas is Daisy Duck! And the #1 duck on the seven seas, Donald Duck. And let's go nuts for Chip and Dale. And of course our favorite captains, Captain Mickey and Captain Minnie. Now all of my friends would like to spend about 20 minutes making that last special memory with you. But when that 20 minutes is over, don't you go anywhere. We have some very special memories still to be made. See you in 20 minutes.
I just want to take this time to remind you guys that even though this is your last and final opportunity to take photos with Mickey and his friends, do not use this as your first time to take photos with Mickey and his friends, because they are not going to be taking the time to sign autographs and do a million different poses. This is a get in, get a picture, and get out, because there are going to be a lot of people waiting in line for a photo, and they need to get through as many people as possible. So if you want those special moments, make sure you get your photos with the characters earlier in the cruise. I will say, it is also not very busy at all compared to all the other cruises we've been on, because typically there are a lot of first-time cruisers who are trying to get photos with characters. But with the majority of this ship being repeat cruisers, a lot of which being Pearl Platinum Castaway Club members, they've already experienced all of this and taken their photos. So what you're seeing here is definitely not the norm.
Here at Disney Cruise Line, we have a very special way to say, see you real soon. Take a look.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, another fantastic Disney Cruise Line vacation is in the books. This was such a fun and different cruise. Not only did we visit Disney's Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point twice, but we also had the amazing opportunity to sail with friends for the first time ever. I'm not gonna lie, our second visit to Lookout Key was so much better than the first. I honestly can't wait to go back, and possibly sooner than you all think. As of right now, our next scheduled cruise is in January on the all-new Disney Treasure, but you never know, we might hop on a last-minute cruise before then. If you enjoyed this video, then please help us and the channel out by leaving a like, and if you want to see more theme park and cruising content like this in the future, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button for absolutely free. It really does mean the absolute world to me that you guys keep coming back to the channel for all your Disney Cruise Line needs, and from the bottom of my heart, I just want to say thank you so very much. If you guys made it to the very end of this video and you want to show me you're an MVP, leave the word complete down in the comment section below. I hope you are all having a wonderful day, morning, afternoon, and evening, and I will see you guys in the next video.